This episode of Pass the Gravy is brought to you by... Chris, what do you have to say?
What?
Oh, I believe you were supposed to prepare something if you wanted to be back on the podcast.
You were serious about that?
Oh, I was.
I thought that was just...
don't you have something you'd like to tell the fans, the listeners, the readers, the viewers,
Well, I guess,
sponsors?
As some of you may or may not have heard, I was suspended the past couple of weeks.
Oh, really? What was that for?
I guess I bailed on the crawfish. Crawl.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Now, what did you have to say about that?
Really?
Yeah, dude. This is part of getting
okay.
back on the podcast.
Well,
You want to be
I
suspended
guess
3 weeks? We can call Jordan.
When you told me that I was going to be suspended, you told me to go home and kind of think about
what
I had done.
Have you done some reflecting?
I have done some reflecting. I did the thing in Dawson's Creek where he just stares out from a pier.
Yeah, that usually was what I did.
And a single tear rolled down my eye. Around Tuesday, 2 o'clock, when I knew you guys would be recording.
Yeah, around 2:43 maybe.
2:43, yep. And I just want to apologize for...
to whom?
To everybody. To people who showed up to the crawl, to
Chris
Robert,
Clavio.
Chris Clavio.
Calvillo.
Coldito.
Calvillo.
Okay.
Chris Cal. We'll
Chris
call him
Cal.
that.
All right, yeah, sure. Who's he got in the Big Brother contest?
He's not in it.
Oh, that's
He's not
too
in
bad.
it.
Anyways, yeah, I just like to Robert, obviously. I heard you were flooded. I hope nothing got damaged.
Yeah.
Robert.
You didn't check on him once.
No, I did not. I apologize. If you want to hop on the mic there, don't be afraid.
Are you going to forgive him? I forgive him.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You were much more forgiving than me. Because, first off, I was inviting you back last week, and you were giving me a little sass. You didn't want to do the
apology. No, you told me not to come back last week.
Because you were giving me sass, Chris. You were giving me sass, so that's why I had to extend your suspension.
I understand.
And I hope that, our friendship's on a little rocky road right now, and hopefully this is a starting point to where we can rebuild that friendship. All right?
Yep.
Now, say it one more time just so everyone can hear. I, Chris Hogan, say it.
I, Chris Hogan,
apologize for being a baby back bitch and
I'm not
abandoning
saying
our
that.
crawfish crawl.
No,
I want you to say it. Do you want this podcast to start or not?
I mean, I apologize for not showing up to the crawfish crawl. And?
For being a baby back bitch. Say it.
No.
You have to say it.
No.
You have to say it or this podcast is not going to start.
For fuck.
Say, I'm sorry for being a baby back bitch.
Sorry.
For. Say it.
I'm sorry for being a baby back bitch.
All right. Thank you. All right. And let's get under the way with the podcast. Welcome back, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, man. It's all the gang back together again, huh? How about that?
The boys are back in town?
See how hard it was to just apologize for your
long
misdeeds? It was enough.
Too long.
Not too long. I thought, is there anything that's too long to, make up for what you did to this podcast?
I don't know.
It's irreparable damage, I believe, as the kids would say. Right?
I suppose.
Is that
What's
what it
going
is?
on, man? How have you been?
Pretty good. Jordan did a pretty solid job filling in for you. I heard a lot of good feedback, so
Nice.
maybe he'll be doing a podcast in the future again soon. I wouldn't step up. Let's just say, when a quarterback goes down, sometimes the backup steps in, and the quarterback's starting to hear footsteps,
That
as they say.
The Cowboys. Just
Yeah,
this last year.
it did. And
Am I Tony Romo?
yeah, you might be. You might be. Who knows? Just maybe your collarbone's a little bit stronger, but. We're all back now, and the boys are back in town, drinking Lone Star Lights, the national beer of Texas.
Is it?
That's what it says on the can. The national beer.
I mean, they can
of
say
Texas,
that.
Who is the unofficial beer sponsor because we don't have a beer sponsor now. We're free agents in the beer sponsor game. So Lone Star, just saying. I'm looking at the camera right now, holding it. This is what you want. You want Lone Star Light, right? When I want a light beer, I want Lone Star Light. The national beer of Texas and Pass the Gravy podcast.
Ooh.
See, that could be you guys.
Used to be Pabst.
I mean, technically.
You've upgraded a little bit.
Not really. It's the same thing.
Okay. What, Lone Star and Pabst Blue?
Yeah, they're kind of on the same, I would say they're on the same wavelength,
I
you know?
suppose.
All right, so how does it feel to be back, buddy?
It's
Does the
good.
tiny studio feel any different?
A little bit tinier.
Yeah, a little
That's
bit.
okay, a little
but
more
like
cramped.
once you're out into the open world, like when you come back into the tiny studio, it just feels more cramped.
You
You
feel a
know?
little more safe in here.
Yeah.
I will
it's
say
cozy.
Yes.
Cozy
Yes.
And we save a lot on air
I gotta
conditioning.
ask you something else.
All right.
What's up with the mustache?
You don't like the mustache?
No, I like the mustache.
Oh, good.
It looks,
Thank
I mean,
you.
I'm just. You look like. I told you this earlier. You look like one of those. I don't know. You're gonna look like a super trooper person.
Like a porn star?
Yes, you look like a porn
Well,
star.
like I picked up some side jobs. So,
Have you?
You know,
Okay then.
whatever pays the
Are
bills,
you doing
right?
gay porn or?
Well, I mean,
porn?
I don't discriminate.
You
You
don't
know, like
discriminate.
money's
Okay.
money, man.
I hear.
Money's
that.
money.
Good for you.
You know, sucking a dick is sucking a dick,
did
right?
you just wake up one morning and say, "I'm just gonna go ahead and cry"?
I don't know, man.
Is it a radio bit? That I
The
don't know
crawfish streak ended, so I was like,
So
ever
now you-
since, I guess I got to grow out the mustache until next crawfish
Right.
season. Maybe that's what it's gonna be.
So,
There's no way I'm gonna do that. That'd be horrible. That'd be horrible. I just like I've never had a mustache,
long
so
have
I
you
just
been
want to
growing
see
it?
how long it goes. This is like 2 weeks.
not bad.
Not too bad.
Not bad.
It's weird shaving everything but the upper part of your lip. I feel like, it's weird right off
Does
the
it
bat
itch?
too. No, it doesn't.
There you go.
But sometimes like the beard would.
You're gonna
so-
start getting food stuck in it.
No,
late
I'm
at
gonna
night,
start
you're gonna
saving
find
food
yourself
there.
hungry
You,
and
you
you just-
peel back a
Oh,
little
there
bit of
you
hair.
go.
You hide it under. There's some macaroni for later now.
Nice.
I
That's
can look like
disgusting.
maybe I'll grow it out, be a walrus for Halloween. Who knows? Christmas or not Christmas? Halloween's right around the corner.
It is.
People forget.
It is indeed.
Okay, just before we get into everything, I saw some weird shit that I've been noticing lately. You're a Jeep guy. I don't hate. I think Jeeps are dope. I don't own a Jeep, but they're very expensive.
Are they expensive?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. They're out of my price range.
I've always liked.
I think they're dope. I envy Jeeps,
Paul's
but
got a Jeep.
it feels like late. But I'm talking like Jeeps,
Yeah,
so
I
like
know.
you
He's
can
got-
rip the doors
he's got-
off of
he's
and
got a
everything.
Jeep.
Oh, I got something to bitch about you about Cole with to you
Oh,
in a
yeah?
little bit,
Okay.
and we'll bring it up. It has to
boy.
do with the show. But so I like Jeeps and everything, but I feel like lately I've started seeing like everybody with Yeti cooler stickers like just
Yeah.
starts throwing like advertisements on their Jeep, and it's like, are you sponsored by Yeti or Arctic coolers,
No.
or did you just want to throw that up there? It's like the Apple guy.
They want to let you know what kind of person they are. I mean, that's what kind of
What,
that's
like
all
what?
bumper
I own a
stickers
cooler.
are. Well, no, I'm just an outdoors guy. I go hiking and I do all that.
I have coolers that
Yeah.
keep things cold for long periods of time.
Yeah, it's just like the Apple thing.
I buy ice.
I buy Apple products, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my sticker up there.
Don't
and
get
let
it.
everybody
I
else
just
know.
don't understand it.
My worst. I hate the fucking. It's like the paw. You can tell it's a dog's
it's-
paw.
yeah.
And then they say, "I rescued my boxer," or "I
Hero.
rescued hero." I'm a fucking hero.
Hero.
Put a cape on me because I'm no different than
No,
Superman
that's not
or
the
Barack
best
Obama.
one. Best one
That's
is
the worst.
Is the coexist ones where it's got all the
Oh,
religions,
yeah.
and you're like, you know what? I hated
Coexist.
Muslims until I parked behind you.
I know.
And you're right. Maybe we should all just get along.
Well, that's
huh?
not what they're trying to. I mean, I don't think they're.
Isn't it? It's telling you to coexist with one another, is it not?
I think it's just telling you
Don't
I'm
be
the
a
kind
dick.
of person who says coexist.
Look at me.
Yeah, look at me. I'm this kind of person. What do you have on the back of your car? Nothing. That's because I'm better than you.
I still don't get the
Assholes.
stick figure thing either. Like, I get maybe your kids wanted it, but
Stick
like,
figures are weird.
why do you have stick figures?
And
Why
they're starting
do
to
you
get
have
more elaborate. Like they have clothes
Look.
now.
This one has a tennis racket because little Johnny likes to play tennis.
Mm-hmm.
And Susie's playing basketball, which is why she's got a basketball. And my husband Mitch likes to fish, and that's why he's got a fishing pole.
And there's our dog.
Look, that's our dog Scooter, and this is our cat Cleopatra, huh? It's our whole family right here on the back of the car. Because usually when I'm behind a car at a light, I'm like, hey, I wonder if you guys have pets.
Do you ever-
Like, what are your hobbies? Do you guys do anything? I mean, there's a van. Who goes in this van?
You know
and now
what-
I know.
What I like, I kind of like. Well, what I liked when I was a kid, especially, I thought was cool, was the bullet hole.
Dude,
you
those
see
are
those
funny.
little stickers. Those are good. Or like the baseball that's smashed into the window, but
Uh-huh.
it's, you know what I mean. Those are kind of entertaining. I like those. Those are comical.
And-
the ones that say like coexist and I rescued my dog and like anything like the don't tread on me. I
Oh,
get
what about
annoyed.
the new thing that everybody's been doing now, like where like we don't care how PC we are. Like I'm gonna show everybody that I don't care if they like the president and I don't. I'm gonna say
yeah.
fuck Trump.
Fuck Trump? Yeah, or
Usually
fuck
it's
Obama.
not fuck Trump here. It's usually like fuck Obama.
Fuck
care.
Obama.
Right, or just like oh man,
Ugh.
really edgy. This guy.
This
This guy knows politics because he said the F word.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but in high school we used to go and get those stickers, the bullet stickers at Target, and we would just put them on people's cars.
There you go. Just
And it was
freak
like,
him out.
Man,
just
he
for a
got
second.
shot up.
He got shot.
Did that guy get shot up? He was probably driving through a bad part of town.
Oh yeah.
Man, I don't. What stickers do you have on your car?
I don't have anything. I've got one sticker from the dealership.
You don't have a pass the gravy sticker. I told
Do you
the
have a pass the gravy
dealership
sticker
to
on your
not put a sticker on mine because I got it at Tommy Von Ford, and their logo is a cowboy hat. And I was like, I will not have a cowboy hat on my car, so please do not put that. And they're like, oh, okay.
I used to have a cowboy sticker.
Probably somebody ripped it off, I would assume.
No, this is on my old car.
Did that car lose too?
Lose what?
It got totaled.
Come on,
I guess
Alex.
you could say.
You've done better.
It broke down.
You're better.
It broke down. Like
better.
no, it started, but then like halfway through your journey, it broke down.
Yeah.
Kind of like Tony Romo. See what I did there? Just tying it right back. Hey, dude. Hey, congrats, dude. Like nobody got arrested yet from your team this week.
I know.
You were gone for 2 weeks, and it killed me that you were suspended for 2 weeks, and in 2 consecutive weeks, they were Cowboys in trouble with the law.
I didn't even talk to you during the whole Lucky Whitehead thing.
I like
you were so excited for about a day.
You cut Lucky Whitehead because you know he's a bad influence.
I did not care at all.
And then, oh, by the way,
Lucky Whitehead.
Wrong Lucky Whitehead, not him. That was somebody that was stole his identity.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he's still cut, and we're gonna keep Zeke again.
Don't forget, somebody had stole this man's dog.
Right, and
just a week before.
I am all for attacking people that steal dogs.
That's awful.
I was on Lucky's side on that one.
You were on Lucky. Okay.
Like I don't care who you are.
Yeah, don't steal.
If you play for the godforsaken Dallas team, I don't want your dog stolen. You know, like a cat. Fuck that. I don't care. Dogs.
Fuck cats.
No, not dogs.
Fuck
not dogs. But yeah, so
Lucky. I don't.
Now he's on the Jets, so he's also going to not win a Super Bowl this year.
That's just all that means to me is that Cole Beasley will be returning more punts for the Cowboys next season.
Well, if you think about it, Lucky Whitehead is now going to be the second best team to a New York team in New York because the Giants are going to be better than the Jets this year.
Okay.
The Dallas Cowboys would have been the second best team to a New York team anyways this season with the way things are laying out, you know? Have you seen that Giants defense? It looks pretty solid.
Okay, I'm so worried. Shaking in my boots.
Like, let's be training camp guy. Man, so-and-so's working out great in camp. It looks like he's about to have a breakout season. Yeah, because he's going against
Speaking of foosball's starting on Thursday.
This is our last podcast without
we're
football.
We're not going to have a game to
playing.
Recap.
I know. Does that mean Mount Rushmore season's over?
It seems just like yesterday. I was arguing with Cole's bitch ass about Britney Spears and Lady Gaga.
Man. Time flies. Time flies. Just a couple weeks suspension and just now football season, right? But yeah, so I don't know. I think we should go Mount Rushmore season until the end of the month.
Oh, for sure.
Week 1 of football season is the end of Mount Rushmore season. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Because you can still get enough stupid stories. Like we got a stupid story that's going to be our Mount Rushmore this week that we'll bring into.
I like the Mount Rushmore.
I like the Mount Rushmore too, but the Mount Rushmore has to go away because there's a Mount Rushmore season in sports talk radio, and we can't just. Like, during the football season, we got football to talk about. Okay. And that dominates the show. We already have 2-hour shows anyway, so we can't have 5-hour shows. We're going to have to break every episode into, like, 2 parts so we can have 4 days of episodes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Let's get right into it, then. And let's get into where you been.
Where you been? 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 Where you gone? Where you gone? Since you been out? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been?
You can go ahead and start.
All right. Do we count where you've been during the suspension? Because I feel like that's off the grid. Not really count.
Oh, do you want to tell me where you've been?
Yeah, I'll tell you where I've been.
Since my suspension?
Well, no, I'm saying, like, does that count? Like, are you allowed to talk about it since technically you were suspended, so it didn't exist?
Ahead. Just fucking start.
So I've been doing a lot of appearances for the old radio gig, huh? Alex P kind of,
getting out there, getting the face out there,
just getting the gigs nobody really wants, I think. But
no, that's
like
fucking
Pleasure
good,
Pier in Galveston on a Wednesday. No, that's prime. That's prime Galveston time that people go to on a Wednesday
summertime.
Evening. Still,
how many people?
A lot of parents work. Not a lot for me.
A lot for me.
Not a lot for me. But then I did that on Wednesday last week, and then I did Pollo Tropical.
There used to be one right around the corner.
Yeah, I did. Now it's closed. But I went to the one in Pearland, and there were like 3 people that showed up saying that they heard us talking about it, which is why they showed up.
Is any good, that Pollo Tropical?
It's pretty good. I'm just it's.
Can I be honest? I don't want to talk shit about your appearances.
You don't have to. You can.
Okay.
Like, be real.
I don't recognize why in Houston you would go to a Pollo Tropical when there's. What kind of food is Pollo? Is it Mexican?
It's like Caribbean food.
Oh, it's Caribbean.
Like, it's got like the jerk chicken kind of stuff that like.
I feel like they're
like Ecuadorian food. I guess you would say like
better than that.
There's a lot of chicken, and I guess you could say it's tropical.
Is it good?
I would say it's pretty good. Yeah. It's like El Pollo Loco. They have El Pollo Loco and they have Pollo Tropical, and I feel like those are 2 competing businesses that have a very similar model.
Is it fried chicken?
No, they don't have. It's like grilled chicken and stuff like that. It's pretty good. Yeah. Pretty solid. A lot of salads. The Tropa Chop is what they call like one of their big dishes. we were really selling the $12.99 like full chicken meal that a whole family could get, and then you could get kernel corn.
Kernel corn?
Kernel corn.
I like kernel corn.
So yeah, all kinds of stuff like that. Alex has been doing some appearances, gang. So
Nice.
Stay up to date on that.
Do you have any coming up?
I think next week I will be at Kemah Boardwalk on Thursday. So if you want to come hang out with me, follow The Rod Ryan Show on the Facebook page if you're not already following that, and Pass the Gravy podcast as well. Follow both of those real quick, and you can keep up to date with that. Also, speaking of work things, I did a charity car wash. I didn't participate in it, but I went to a charity car wash because like nobody wants to see Alex wash cars in a bathing suit. But the girls at Twin Peaks, people do want to see that. And I went to the Twin Peaks on Kirby and saw them do that, and all the donations went to Houston's Children's Charity.
Can I say something about
They gives
car
backpacks
wash?
to kids. Yes.
In a movie, in a comedy especially, because I was just watching Dodgeball, and I'll probably bring that up a little bit later.
Dodgeball's a great movie.
Yeah, but there's a problem with it that I've got. I guess.
Whoa.
Yeah, huge fucking problem, actually.
The patch dies.
In fact, I noticed something in Dodgeball when I was watching it over the weekend, and it just ruined the entire thing for me. In the very beginning of Dodgeball, in the opening credits or whatever, Ben Stiller's doing the spiel about his gym, right? Have you seen Dodgeball, Robert?
What?
Good God.
I don't know. I feel like I'm the guy that like all the time when people are like, dude, you haven't seen like this old movie?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I haven't. And I feel like we're like Robert's just younger than us. So like
Robert, how old are you?
22. I'm just thinking.
You're the same
hold
age
on,
as me.
say it again. 22.
I saw Dodgeball in the theaters. I remember
Robert,
seeing that in the
I
theaters.
feel like Robert just feels like way younger.
All right, anyways.
I
here
don't
we go.
know.
So listen. So Ben Stiller, it's his commercial for Globo Gym, right?
Clearly.
And he does the thing where he shows the picture. This is me, 6 years and 600
is
pounds
me.
ago. Remember that scene?
Yeah.
And then under the picture it says White Goodman, 1997.
Dwight Goodman.
White whatever. It says Dwight Goodman, 1997. And he said 6 years ago. So what year does the movie? Or 1987. It said 1987. So the movie took place in 1993.
I don't fucking know.
And the whole thing just fucking irked me because if you watch the fucking scene,
I want continuity in these movies.
no, well, it's just
They're
weird
obviously about
because how
realistic
many
things.
people, like how many editors saw that specific scene? Robert,
didn't
you
care?
do movie stuff. If you make a movie, if you put out a movie, you see every frame at least 2 or 3 times, and they see that this picture is from 1987, and he just said it was 6 years ago. The math's not adding up there.
Yeah, like there's a similar
That's
thing.
a huge flaw in a major budget movie, right?
Yeah, there's a similar thing with like the latest Spider-Man
What does he do?
where it says 8 years later,
Yeah.
and that supposedly like messes with the whole timeline because like the first Avenger movie is supposed
Oh,
to
those things are fucked because there's so many and it's so confusing.
Yeah, you'll never be able to get all that right.
But man, I was like, oh, Dodgeball. I watched Dodgeball. And then I watched the fucking opening thing, and it's got this huge flaw. I mean, it doesn't make
It
it
just
any,
ruined it.
It didn't make any less funny. It's just kind of like I couldn't watch it without thinking about it because now I'm thinking, well, did this movie take place in 1993? And then later on, he gets the phone call from the fucking Blockbuster says, your DVDs. Well, DVDs weren't around in 1993, so they just fucked up.
And Backdoor Patrol 3.
Yeah.
Mona Lisa's Smile and Backdoor Patrol.
Anyways, what I was going to say, because I was watching Dodgeball, because you were talking about car washes,
Yes.
the thing that's been fucked to death in all movies is the funny car wash scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But Dodgeball did a pretty good job.
Dodgeball did do a kind of a good job, but like everything, like The Simpsons did that, and they all fucking do that. But anyways, I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Well, speaking of movies that have Jason Bateman in them, see what I did there? That's what you call a set.
Oh yes, that's probably my favorite
He
part about
will
Dodgeball.
not be able to see very well, Cotton.
Cotton.
But
That's Jason Bateman. God,
that's a really good. It's a really good role he plays. But
Yeah.
Jason Bateman usually plays the silly guy, and apparently there's a movie called The Gift that he plays. It's a horror movie, and he plays a really good dramatic actor in that. But I've been watching a Jason Bateman directed and acted show on Netflix.
he directed those?
He directed 4 of the 10 episodes on Ozark. It's a Netflix original. And I was talking to Cole because Cole's our movie guy. He's our review guy, and I was seeing if he had seen it. But I told him
I don't think he watches Netflix stuff.
he hasn't. But all right, I'm
He's
just gonna
very
cut to
weird
it.
that
He kind
way.
of shit on it. He said it looks like you're just trying to be Breaking Bad.
That's what I thought,
And I was
'cause
just
I
like,
watched-
yeah, it kind of does. Like you get that vibe, and I can understand the parallels to it, and that as well as Fargo and The Sopranos. But
I watched the
it
first
stands
episode.
alone. I think it stands alone on its own thing. And like, okay, you saw the first episode.
Yeah.
Does the first episode not cut right to the chase? Where you know how Breaking Bad was that slow build? Like
Yeah.
first episode, boom, bunch of shit happens. I'm in.
Yeah,
and that was like.
well, that's how Fargo was. I mean, remember that first
But
episode?
Fargo
of
still had a couple episodes where there were like some lulls and it was like building
not
stuff.
for me. Fargo fucking hit it, dude. Right when he killed that first guy, I'm talking the first season. I didn't
Right.
watch the second season or anything like that.
Right, but I still feel like the show Ozark is much faster paced than Fargo
I will give you that.
and
It did
Breaking Bad.
It did get right,
like right to it.
right
You're like,
to
holy,
it.
like it felt like I told Cole I felt like I watched the first season of a show in one episode.
Well, there are only 8. I don't
There's
know
10
anything.
episodes.
Is this one of those things where it's going to be?
I don't know. They haven't been picked up for a second season, but they were saying that they want to.
But is this a story that could continue, or are they?
I
gonna
think
do
it
a
does
whole-
continue.
Is it like True Detective?
I've watched 9 of the 10 episodes. But the last episode is 2 hours long. The last episode is longer than some feature-length films.
That's crazy,
But
man.
Jason
Some of
Bateman
these-
directs this.
Some of these fucking TV shows. I mean, I was watching Breaking Bad over the weekend, and these are like movies. These are basically fucking movies. And the TV is so good right now. Most TV is better than most movies.
Well, I think
I swear to
Ozark.
God.
I think
It's like
Ozark
I-
is my favorite Netflix.
I saw
original.
Dunkirk a couple weeks ago, and that was the best
Was
movie.
that during
that-
the suspension?
Yes, it was.
I don't know if you're allowed to talk about it.
Well, shut up. That was the best movie that I had seen in a long time, really long time. But I've seen so many good TV shows, in the past fucking 3 years. And I've not even watched Better Call Saul. In this past
Better
year,
Call Saul's
nobody's
dope.
shut the hell up about Better Call
But
Saul.
I still think that, like, and I don't say that. I say this, I'm trying not to just overshoot, but I feel like this is my favorite Netflix original.
Really?
Like Ozark, I think is the best one. I think it's better than House of Cards. I think it's better than Orange Is the New Black. I think it's better than Marco Polo. I think it's better.
You watched Marco Polo?
I watched the first season of Marco Polo. and
Stranger
it was
Things?
I think it's better than Stranger Things. Like I was more interested and like on the edge of my seat, hooked into it. It's
some of these-
incredible.
I can't think of one of these Netflix shows that I've watched from beginning and stuck with to the very, very end. Like I did not finish House of Cards, did not finish Orange is the New Black, did not like I don't really have any interest to see the next season of Stranger Things, to be honest. I thought it was all right.
I want to see Stranger Things. I like the
Have
show
you seen
Love.
the-
I think the show Love
yeah,
is good.
Love. I liked the first season,
The
and then I
second
started.
season- the
I
second
started to
season's
watch.
okay.
I
It's
started
not
to
as
watch
good.
it, but I just
Master of None, I felt like the same way with
had
that.
no interest in the second season. Some of these Netflix shows I had no interest in.
but
Like
this
they're good when they come out, and everybody's fucking talking about them. What was that one, Making a Murderer?
making a
That
murder.
one,
That was good, but there's not really like you can't have a second season of that. I guess can you? Unless
never
you do
watched
another
it.
case.
I never watched it.
Making Murder is okay, but like, dude, Ozark is. I cannot recommend that highly enough. I think that is my
I saw
favorite
it-
show. It might be the best show I've seen this year.
I saw the commercials for it before it came out, and
I had never-
and I was really excited. And I remember talking to one of the guys at work, and like, dude, can't wait for this to come out. Dude, Netflix, man. I was reading this article this guy wrote, and he's like, yeah, my dad, he owned stock in Netflix, and he got out right when they started producing all their content. You know what I mean?
Because he thought it was stupid and it wasn't going to work out.
Well, he didn't think it was stupid. He's like, well, this whole streaming thing, it's probably peaked at this point. It can't get much better
I remember
than this.
that.
It can't, like, what are they going to, yeah, they're going to keep coming out with new movies as the new movies come out, but how is it going to get better? Well, little did he know they're going to start producing all these comedy specials. They're going to produce all these TV shows, and Amazon will start producing movies. And he keeps kicking himself in the foot every
I bet,
fucking
yeah.
day. Can you imagine?
Remember when they were just DVDs, man?
Yeah.
On The Office, like
I
they
read-
talk about Michael ordering the DVDs, and it's like that was all Netflix was.
And the article,
We're gonna tell our kids that, and they're gonna think we're insane. That we had to like have a
Oh,
queue
yeah.
of. Wait, you mean they just sent you CDs with them
Some
on
of-
there? Nope,
I
now
think
you
they
just
said
click it.
like 40% of Netflix money is from DVDs still. And
Really?
You know why that is? I swear to
Old
God.
people.
No, not old people. People signed up for Netflix back in the day. They got the DVDs, and they got the streaming when that came out, and they still kept getting the DVDs, and they just never canceled the DVD thing.
I bet that's true
Because,
too.
like, I swear to God, a year and a half ago, I got onto Netflix, and I'm paying, like, geez, I'm paying $13.
I didn't realize you could still get the DVDs.
Oh, yeah, you can still get the DVDs.
I thought it went all digital because you can only get stuff that's on the DVDs, can't you?
What do you mean? No,
I mean,
no,
like
no.
everything that you
a
would
new
get in a
movie
DVD
comes out. No, you can still get DVDs.
I didn't know
They
that.
can get Blu-rays and shit now.
Interesting. Well, like I think Ozark, like I already said it again,
remember
Ozark best show on Netflix right now. Go watch it. Let me know what you think. If you
remember the
disagree, I want
first-
people that disagree with me if they do. But like I feel like you're gonna watch it. If you liked Breaking Bad, if you like a show like Fargo, if you like The Sopranos, this has a lot of similar things like that, but it stands on its own and it's not at all like it's got similarities, but it stands on its own by itself perfectly, and it's
I like everything
it's wonderful.
Jason Bateman does.
And I hadn't seen that show that movie The Gift, but apparently he's really good in that, and he's fucking stellar because he's
Never heard
usually just like, I'm Jason Bateman, man. Wow, this is so out of control. You guys are too much. Whoa,
Yeah,
hey.
I mean, usually he's
He's the straight man
He's
in
the
every
straight
comedy,
man
and
in
he's the
every-
straight man in this.
right.
But he's like shit gets real. So
Except for in Bad Words. You saw Bad Words?
no,
Oh, that one's good.
I might have to
That
watch
one's
that.
really
I'm a Jason, but it's,
Jason, everything
I loved
I've not
Arrested
seen-
Development is great.
I didn't watch Arrested Development.
But that's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna just keep oohing and ahhing.
Speaking
over
of watching
that.
stuff on Netflix, I was watching what's the show with the black dude from Comedy Central? Michael King.
Friends from College.
Friends from College. Yeah, have
Just
you watched
because
that?
you've talked to. Yeah, I told. Oh yeah, you weren't on. I watched that entire series.
Did you like it?
Yeah, in like 2 days I watched the whole.
Because it's short. It's only 30
It's
minutes.
30-minute episodes. It's pretty interesting. Like it's not great,
Yeah.
but like it's if you want to like just burn through a
Is
day,
it like
you can kind of just chill and
what's
watch
that
it.
show on FX? You're the Worst.
Yeah, kind of like
Something
that.
you can just burn.
Something that's easy. It's fun. You'll laugh.
Yeah.
Don't take it too seriously. But another thing I did on Saturday, I watched UFC 214, the biggest UFC card of the year. It was billed as 3 title fights: the light heavyweight title bout, a welterweight title bout, and then the women's featherweight title. You get to see Chris Cyborg fight for her first like UFC title fight. She knocked out Tanya Evinger. It was awesome, just like we thought. Tyron Woodley defended his belt against Damian Maia. He's still the welterweight champ. And then Daniel Cormier fought John Jones. John Bones hadn't been in the UFC in a couple years because he got his title stripped after the drug incident. And John Jones knocked Daniel Cormier out, and it was the second loss of Cormier's MMA like UFC career, and it was the second loss to John Jones. John Jones is just a freak, dude. He's so much bigger than Daniel Cormier.
But he keeps getting in trouble, right?
Yeah, because he's.
Can't he stay the fuck out of trouble? That's
You
what I
would
don't
think,
get some about,
but I mean,
about some of
this
these
is
athletes.
his second chance.
I really
this is
don't
his second
understand.
chance, and he fought. And if he can stay on the straight and narrow, I think like you root for a guy like John Jones.
It's like this whole thing with Zeke.
You wanna
kept
see
happening-
redemption, though,
kept
right?
Popping up last week, and I'm like, dude, what are you getting in trouble at bars for? Don't you understand that you're on a Super Bowl caliber team? Don't you understand that you
Maybe he
have
knows he's
something
not.
fucking great? Like, and you're just pissing it away.
This is
I don't
also a
know.
movement I've been
Some
mentioning.
of these fucking athletes are so stupid, man.
Well, going back to your
Like,
Cowboys because
so-
you brought him up. I was giving everybody a stay woke.
Hold on.
I was
I
giving
want everybody
a
to
stay-
realize what I just did. You
Gave
could
me
say
some-
I
gave me some
shit.
bait.
I shit on the Cowboys, right? I poked a little.
Well,
fun
you've been
at the
out for
Cowboys
2 weeks,
getting
which is
in
why I'm
trouble.
filling you in on what's happened. Since
You
you've
would
been gone.
never do that about the Giants.
I shit on the Giants all the time.
You would
I shit on the
never
Giants all
shit
the
on
time.
the fucking Giants.
Eric Flowers is the biggest piece of
Oh,
shit left tackle in the
please.
NFL.
Oh yeah, you say you wish you had a better this and the better that, but you never
Eric
shit
Flowers
on
is the
somebody's
worst left
character.
tackle. No,
You never shit on the Giants' character or their decision making or anything.
You're right. Odell Beckham was a horrible person for visiting that kid in the hospital with terminal cancer. You're right. That was a horrible thing
You see?
for him to
This
do
is what the fuck
while
I mean.
Zeke is punching people. But anyways,
You will never-
like my movement,
whatever.
like the last 2 weeks, as I was saying, like Lucky Whitehead and Zeke Elliott, like stay woke on this. Is they're so scared to play the Giants and lose again that they're trying to get suspended for that first week. Because they're like, if we get suspended week 1, then we didn't lose to the Giants. Because in their minds, they're like, well, I don't want to be the reason why. I know they're going to shut me down. So like, they're just trying to avoid the game. And I feel like maybe the Cowboys should just forfeit that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just looking forward. All right, but back to UFC. John Jones is the light heavyweight champ again, and I thought that fight lived up to everything it was supposed to be. I thought that like no underdogs really won on the main card, but it was interesting to watch. We had some people over, and then the next big fight is Mayweather McGregor. You know that, right?
Yes.
You know that. I bet my dad was in Vegas, got him to throw down a 50 on it,
Oh, nice.
plus 450 payout. So it's
Who'd
gonna
you
be pretty
throw it on?
solid. McGregor. Because Mayweather, you have to like Mayweather.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
know.
minus 450, so
Right.
you have to pay like 450 to win 100. But I went with McGregor. It's probably not going to win, but if I do, that's a
Probably not.
fuck ton of a payout. So I'm cool.
How
with
much
that.
would you win?
$50 plus 45, like 2 something for like nothing basically.
Yeah.
But it's pretty awesome. So yeah, UFC 214 was a win. Daniel Cormier, sad to see him lose
What
the
date
belt.
is that fight? August.
August 26th.
Man, it's coming up.
Not too far. But yeah, UFC 214 was solid, and I was really impressed with that card. And also, I was dog sitting some more. So I watched my pal Dinah's Golden Doodle, Barney. We hung out, and yeah, I kind of want a dog again.
Good
But I'm
for
not
you.
ready to get a dog yet. I still,
you are.
I
I think you
fluctuate. I'm like every time I think I'm ready, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
What
don't
kind of
know.
dog would you want to get?
I don't know if I want to go boxer or not this time. I think I want to go with a male, and I think I want to go not boxer because I gotta kind of like I gotta have a break. I feel like
From boxers?
I'll just compare it. I'm gonna compare the new dog to Felicia.
Well, I saw the
old
boxers
dog.
up there today at
Yeah,
work.
God, dude. Every time they come
I
up
know. I bet.
for the show, we always have the Houston Boxer Rescue come up. And we take pictures and try and help those dogs get adopted. And I want to just take every single dog
Why don't you?
because I don't
give it to you.
I can't. I just can't right now. I'm not ready for it yet. I feel like I am, and every time I say I am, I always second guess myself. So
Robert,
I
were
just
you
need
here
a
when
little
Felicia
time.
was here?
no, he never knew it.
No.
No, I never knew her.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, that's where I've been. Where have you been, Bobby Jokes?
It's like you're ignoring me.
Well, he's already got his thing on his
hear
prep
you.
sheet. You
Okay.
didn't do the prep sheet.
Well, yesterday, Monday, was the MLB trade deadline.
Trade deadline, yes.
And so, just like around 2:50, I was just refreshing every baseball writer's Twitter to see who got traded where or anything. Just trying to hope the Astros did something.
Y'all got cucked on the Sonny Gray thing. Yankees Sonny Gray cucked
Are you a
you.
Yankees
Yeah.
fan?
I'm a
Oh,
Yankees.
oh, I see.
He is.
Duh. But I'm wearing a Pastors shirt in case anybody wants one. PassGrayMerch.com. No big deal.
Mm-hmm. And
Is your favorite thing about ESPN when the trade deadline is there is that every team is going all in? Man, the Dodgers are really going for it this year. Oh, they're putting all the right pieces in place. It's like the most generic, like, really all in again. Yeah, no shit, dude. That's why they made a trade and gave up all of their prospects to get a big guy. Anyways, as you were saying.
And it was a little frustrating that the Astros didn't really do anything big, but I wasn't like everyone else on Twitter, like, oh, the
Dude,
season's over.
You would have thought it was the end of the world. Like, you would have thought the whole team died in like a plane crash because it was like, guys, you know that they're double-digit lead in the division. They're the best team in the AL. When they're healthy, they're still awesome.
I come to realize that Houston fans, not just Astros fans, not just Texans fans, not just Rockets fans, they're all fucking stupid.
They're not stupid. They just aren't used to winning.
They're not,
And they're used to worst case scenario, like, oh God, it's gonna happen
it's
again.
like they can never be satisfied, ever,
because
ever,
they're not used to
ever.
winning. And I'm not shitting on you. I hope you get used to
I
winning.
run the board for those Astros post games, and they'll win. You know, like they did against Detroit last week.
George Springer was only 1 for 3. I
They
think we need to
need a
get rid of him.
pitcher. They need a pitcher. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're winning games.
need
They're the best
pitchers?
team in their league.
Do you need pitchers if you can score 9 runs in a
That's
game?
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Do you think
Right?
so?
No, I'm just saying, like, I agree.
I mean,
Oh,
I
okay.
understand, like, yeah, wanting a starting pitcher would help
I
add
get
some
that.
depth to the starting rotation. When they're a healthy team, that's the best
fucking
team in
dangerous.
baseball. Like, maybe the Dodgers, you would argue, are a better team. It's going to be Dodgers-Astros.
You think
It's going to be
so?
Dodgers-Astros in the World Series, guys.
We'll see.
I mean, like, the Red Sox kind of look like they might be okay. I still don't see them winning it this year. Not because I am a Yankees fan. I don't see the Yankees winning it either. I think the Yankees being like a first-round wild card out. But I think that the Astros, Indians are the only 2 teams in the AL that could make it to the World Series. I would bet you $100 right now that it will be Astros or Indians for the AL, and then I guarantee you it'll be the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe bet.
I mean, obviously I'm playing the favorites, but like this year feels like an NBA style
Now, do you think
baseball
the Astros
season.
would win?
I don't feel like they. I feel like the Dodgers would get them this year. I feel like sometimes you got to lose one to win one. Maybe they're a Kansas City Royals kind of team, but they have the team that could win it. I feel like this. It doesn't feel like their year. Is that weird?
Yeah, it's.
I don't know,
I
like-
think. Go ahead, Robert.
Well, if the Dodgers have home field advantage, I think maybe the Astros can do it because the Astros have like the best road record.
Right. But does that matter in the postseason? I feel like those are like stats you can look at, but I don't know how much that's going to matter at the in the postseason. Everybody plays different, and you can say that they are a solid road team though. They're the best road team in the league. But yeah, no, I think they're a solid team. But like I said, I'm not a real big stats guy.
I don't mean the athletic stats.
Rape
that's
stats.
I mean the
Wow.
rape stats.
Well, you didn't listen to last week's episode, did you? Because he was suspended,
How
including
crazy?
his ears.
Whatever. Go ahead.
I made a remix of our out song with Nancy Grace. People loved it. That's what happens when you're gone. But yeah, so you're not feel like panic button, not hitting it.
No.
You're good on that.
And then other than that, I spent some time with Sam, my girlfriend. We went to babysat her niece.
So you want to have kids now? Is that what you're
No.
Is
saying?
that what you're saying? No.
Absolutely
He's like,
not.
no.
The exact opposite.
Yeah.
like within the first.
How old?
One's 9 and one's turning 4 this weekend.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
Oh, really?
Well, they can both wipe their own ass. You're out of.
True. Can they?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I've babysat kids before. It's 9 and 4 isn't that bad. 4-year-old, 9-year-old can.
But did anybody like go to the hospital or die?
Yeah.
No, not that I'm aware.
So then like you won.
Yeah.
Like that's like a
Nobody
a
lost
solid
a tooth
resume.
or anything or a limb. I think he came out ahead.
Was there any
Lost a
blood
temper?
drawn? Lost temper? Temper's okay. Tempers flare up.
What, the 4-year-old?
Yeah.
What happened?
We were playing Mario Kart.
Yeah.
like, right when their parents were leaving, and she's 4. She doesn't know how to play, so she comes
it's
in
a
last.
girl.
4-year-olds can't drive.
Yeah.
And they're women,
And
right?
they're women, right? Go
Clearly,
ahead.
she's programmed to drive
So
bad.
she got really upset. She threw her controller across the room
Yeah.
and bit her sister on the stomach.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The 9-year-old?
The 4-year-old bit
The 9-year-old.
9-year-old. Yes.
And what did you do? Did you spank her?
No, I didn't do that. No, but like
Smacked her backhanded.
Yeah.
Her mom came back. It hadn't even been like 3 minutes yet. Her mom came
had brass
back
knuckles.
inside because she forgot her keys, and
Oh,
so she got
God.
to see
Yeah.
that she was misbehaving.
And what did the mom do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just like stop that.
Yeah, stop. Don't do that again.
Yeah.
Let the kids raise themselves. I like it.
Who are these people again? Your niece?
They're Sam's nieces.
Sam's nieces. Okay.
Yeah.
So like you're like de facto like niece-in-laws basically.
Pretty
for you.
much.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Godfather.
Yeah.
But after that, it was they were alright. We went to Chick-fil-A, but something the little one said something like that made
Slightly
me feel,
racist.
no, that made me feel really sad. Because she was upset after losing, so she went to like the other room and just played with her toys, and I went with her, and she was saying, "Oh, my sister doesn't love me because she doesn't want me to play with her." And so
Which
now-
one? The 9-year-old?
Yeah.
Aw.
And she's like, "Oh, now I'm just here by myself." And I'm
The
like,
9-year-old said that?
no, the 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the 4-year-old. Okay.
She was
It's like
sad.
you're 4. You don't understand
Yeah.
life yet, kid.
Yeah. Seriously. Yeah.
And so that just made me sad. Like, no, your sister loves you. She
Yeah.
just-
Did you
And-
tell the 9-year-old, say, hey, man, be nice to your little sister, huh?
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
You gotta slap her around a little bit. Like, hey,
Seriously.
quit being a
What we're
bitch.
saying to you is that sometimes it's not. It is okay to hit kids.
It's
Robert.
okay
It's
as long as they learn from it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not abusive.
What if they're not yours?
That's
It's-
even
that's
easier to
even
get.
easier,
Even easier because then
absolutely.
you can leave and you don't have to be stuck with them when CPS comes. Spin zone. It's better to
I
hit
think it was
kids that
Daniel
aren't
Tosh that said it's legal if your hand is open when you hit them. Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure
as long as it's not a closed fist, Robert. Don't get me wrong.
I
We're not-
haven't
we're
looked
not
it up
animals.
legally, but we consider all of you listeners and viewers and readers are lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, this is like client confidentiality. So like us saying that means it's fine, and you can't go tell people because client privilege, right?
confidentiality.
That's it. That's
exactly.
that word.
That word.
That word.
Exactly. Yes.
Counsel.
Counts.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Robert.
And that's where I've been.
That's where you've been?
Nice.
All right. What about you, Chrissy?
Well, like I said, I saw Dunkirk a couple weeks ago with our mutual friend Cole.
Did he hate it?
No, he liked it a lot. He didn't like it as much as I did because,
Well, it didn't look realistic here.
No,
this was acting.
He liked it
before
a
and
lot.
blah,
He
blah,
liked
blah.
it a lot. I liked it a lot. I walked out saying, "Oh man, this is better than fucking Saving Private Ryan or Black Hawk Down."
Black Cock Down?
Black Hawk.
What
Down.
kind of thing is that? Is that some sort of porn movie that you were watching?
I imagine that is the name of
I'm
the
sure
porno.
it is,
Black Cock Down. Yeah. God, I swear, man. Did you see Simone Biles on the?
I did see Simone Biles
Those are my favorite videos.
when people are just
When
high
people
on
are
the
just-
drugs.
have you ever been high on, or not? I mean,
I mean, I don't remember what I said.
but you have been in that state.
Yeah.
That's a good state.
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
guess.
state to be
It's
in.
probably a better state like when you see other people in it, though.
I wouldn't. I mean, once a month, I wouldn't mind going under and coming back out just so I can.
Maybe like that's a lot, though.
You think so?
No.
Once a
I-
month?
I mean, to get your wisdom teeth taken out, that's too many wisdom teeth you got if you're getting wisdom teeth taken out
I don't
every
think
month.
I've gotten my wisdom teeth taken out.
Like really, you only have like 4, so you shouldn't have like more than like 4 wisdom teeth removals. I would
You
say.
got something to read there?
Yeah, you done with your
With my where you been?
where you been?
No,
Oh well, like I'm got it queued
I
up
just
for when you're
mentioned-
done.
I mentioned I saw Dunkirk. and
Okay,
that's
so
where I've been
continue.
the past week. I've been.
I've been in the movie theater. I loved it so much. That's all I did. And I went to
fucking-
Dunkirk, and I wanted to see the beach where it all happened. Right?
I kind of did
Where is the beach that happened?
in France,
Hmm.
in Dunkirk.
Normandy.
No, no.
No, it's Normandy.
Do you have any interest at all to see that movie?
Yeah, I'll probably see it when it comes out on DVD.
Yeah. It's fucking good. I recommend it.
I really want to see the Emoji Movie. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to
It
see
looks
that,
pretty
but
good.
it's starting to get shit on a lot.
I don't care. Every time people shit on movies, it makes me want to see it more.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I saw your stupid Rogue One is on Netflix.
Don't say it's stupid.
It's fucking awful.
It's a good movie.
Robert, are you a Star Wars fan?
No.
Good for you, Robert.
Okay. Lord of the
Aye,
Rings,
aye,
guys.
Captain.
Lord of the Rings,
Speaking
but not
of
Star Wars.
speaking of
Okay.
speaking of fantastic movies, Cole was so goddamn nice to me. He gave me a copy of Furious 8, Fast and Furious 8,
Fate.
and I tried to play it on the Xbox that he gave. That he also Cole gives me all of my things. I tried to play it on the Xbox that he sold me actually, and fuck man,
He sold you a
he sold
shitty
me a
one.
faulty Xbox that doesn't play
Did you get your money back?
that doesn't play Blu-rays. No, I
I
didn't
would
get
like you to get
He
your money
gave
back.
it to me at an enormous discount.
Well, that's probably because he fucked up the Blu-ray player.
As in, I gave him a hand job and $20, and
Oh,
he gave
that's
me
a
the
little
Xbox.
too friendly for my taste. So where else have you been?
I've been taking care of Bo. I was actually going to get some advice from you. I talked to you about it earlier, but man, he's just so goddamn freaking crazy
Like
now.
a puppy, kind of?
Well, is he a puppy? He's almost a year now.
Well, you're like 2 years of a boxer
God
for sure, dude.
almighty. It's like every time he gets in these moods where I take him downstairs to take him to pee, and he just goes nuts, and he'll try to get out of the collar, and then he'll get out of the collar, and he'll just bolt in like...
You have a choke collar?
No.
Maybe get that.
I know.
Next move.
Do you say no against the shot collar? think
I
we
am
talked
very
about it.
pro shot.
You are
collar.
pro. Good. Man, that's why I fucking love you, Alex. Because everybody else is kind
No,
of
like,
like
everybody wants to say it's like cruelty to
Yeah,
animals, but like
fuck.
there's cruelty to animals and then there's disciplining an animal. And
Abso-goddamn-lutely.
it's a fucking goddamn
a
dog. It's a
fucking
dog.
dog.
It's not a human. It's not like you're tasing it every time you do it. It's
Right.
a shot collar
It's
where
not like
it
you're
gives it
doing
a
it for
zap.
fun.
They wouldn't sell it if it was cruel to animals.
PETA wouldn't have it.
They wouldn't sell it at a pet store.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Thank you, Alex. Because everybody else, like you and maybe one other person, has probably said, "Yeah, fucking do that." But everybody else is kind of like, "I would do everything before." Like that's a last resort kind of thing. Well, bitch, I don't fucking have time to take him to obedience school.
I told you how I
don't have
got
the
Felicia
money
in
to take him
college
to
where I could
obedience
let her
school.
go outside by herself. I could get ready for school, and I just, like, because I had the beep
Yeah.
that didn't zap, and then it had the zap that also had the beep. So she knew when the beep happened, that was like a warning.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, bleep, 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 bleep. And I could hear her collar jingling, and I'd open the door, and she was back upstairs.
That's good,
I never had
man.
to take her out because she just knew the shot collar would fuck her up if I left.
Yeah.
Or if she didn't come back. So it was
man,
cool. I never have to hurt her with it either. Like, you zap them a couple of times. Literally, like, you zap them like 3-4 times, and you don't ever have to zap them again. You get the warning beep, and then they hear that, and they're, oh, I'm sorry. No.
Yeah. That's what I fucking. Because man, it's not every single.
It's like
time,
when your parents had a paddle.
But I swear
Did
to
your
God,
parents were your paddle?
Oh, hell yeah, my dad had a.
Because you were the
listen. My
you were
dad.
either a spoon, paddle, or a belt.
My dad.
kid,
I'll
you
never
know?
forget. We went to like.
Or your parents just loved you and didn't hit you.
Yeah, exactly. We went to New Hampshire one year, and we were visiting.
My parents still loved me.
We were visiting this. We were visiting a family. We went to this old wood shop, and it was right next to a prison, and all the prisoners made everything that was sold in that shop. They carved everything out of wood, like all these cool things, and we all
Shanks.
got a thing. And I remember my dad got this big ass paddle that said the Board of Education, and he had that fucking paddle all my childhood, and he used to fuck me up with that paddle.
Did you
I just
ever
thought-
want to write Brown V on top of it?
I always thought it was like I remember thinking a couple years ago, like, I just get it, Board of Education, and I
Right.
yeah, that's good stuff. But anyway,
But yeah, I was a paddle family.
Oh, yeah,
we
I
were a
was
paddle
paddle
family,
family,
and I don't even remember where did this start.
punishing your kids.
Yeah, like your parents hit you with it a couple of times. Like your parents didn't use the paddle regularly. At least not
No,
for me.
it
It
was
was
a big
like
deal.
you got your ass beat a couple of times. You're like, I'm not doing that again. You know? Oh, they're threatening with the paddle.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Same thing with the shot collar. You give them like 3-4 times, and then beep 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 beep, and they're nope. I'm behaving.
You
I'm
know what?
sorry.
The only differences between us and the paddle and the dog and the shot collar is that eventually we grow up out of the paddle. So like, do you remember the
dogs should.
Do you remember your last spanking when like you're probably 13, 14 years old? You're a little
I
old.
don't remember my
You're a
last
little
spanking.
old for it, and like your dad's doing it, and it's not really doing much to you.
Like you don't care anymore
Like you don't really
at that
care.
point.
Like, all right, go fucking ahead, do what you got to do, man. And then I go, like, well, all right.
Oh, give me a second. Cry about.
And then he eventually raises his backhand to you, and you scurry
yeah,
out.
then you're
Oh,
fucked.
Yeah, then you're fucked.
Uh,
my
so-
dad never hit me.
Where else have you been?
Yeah, so just training Bo, trying to get him and working, and watching the Big Brother live feeds.
Man, they've been good.
Picking up-
They've
no,
been good,
they've
and
been
we'll
good.
get into
They've
that
been especially good.
in our upcoming Big Brother segment.
yeah.
But yeah, they've been pretty solid.
They have. Robert,
Feeds?
have you been watching the feeds? He's not turned them on a single time.
I don't think so.
bet.
And I gave you money to watch
What a
the
shame.
feeds
You
You haven't been?
Do you have anything to say for yourself? How come you don't make him do an apology?
because he didn't blow off a crawfish crawl like you did and ghost me. And it was the attitude that you portrayed that led to it.
Can I explain?
Nope.
Can I? No, I'm
Nope.
going to. Fuck that. Fuck you. This is part of my where you.
Oh, really?
You're turning
Weird.
my mic down.
Weird. It's almost like your mic has been
Seriously,
suspended.
no, I'm not kidding. I will scream. I'm gonna explain what I did.
I can't even hear him.
I had
Can't
one
even hear
day
anything he's
off
saying
work.
right now.
For most
Can't
people,
hear him at all.
seriously, turn my mic.
Oh, it's suspended.
No,
It's
seriously.
suspended. This is suspension talk. You can't talk about what was happening.
No, because the people think I'm just an ass. Listen, I literally had one day. I work every single day. I'm not kidding. I'm up at that fucking radio station 7 days a week. Am I wrong?
Podcast doesn't sleep, bro.
Am I wrong?
Podcasts don't sleep.
Alex, am I wrong? Am I up there every single day?
Most days.
Every single day.
Most days.
And the one day that I had a day off, an entire day off.
Also happened to be the same
Also
day
happened to be the crawfish boil.
that we had
But
done because of you.
little did I know, 3 or 4 days prior, my fucking cheap shit IKEA bed would collapse. Literally collapse. Right? I had no choice but to get a new one. I could not sleep on the floor like a crackhead.
You could have.
I mean, I could have, but there was only one day where I could get a new bed. And that happened to be Saturday. And the people who were buying me the bed, my parents, I was on their time. I could not rush them along and say, I've got shit to do, guys. Come on, guys. Let's go, guys. So,
But you also ghosted us when we
and
tried to call
then,
you.
well, because I was
Just straight up ghosted
Well,
us.
because at that point I was, well, you know what? I can't make it. I'm not going to. and
Didn't
I'm
tell
not
us
gonna-
that ever.
I did tell you that.
You didn't say I'm not
I
going to be able to
told
make
you
it.
from the beginning. I said there's a chance I might not be able.
So the first one.
What's that now?
You were going to meet us at a certain point. And I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
You want to meet us at one of the places. You didn't meet us at any of the
But then
places.
shit
And then you
went-
quit
shit-
responding to calls and
shit went
texts.
down.
And that was when it was a little too much. And that was when keeping it real
Okay.
went wrong
Whatever.
for Chris Hogan.
Okay. Do your life, Reed.
Well, fine. All right. Luckily, MeUndies didn't abandon us at the Crawfish Crawl because I was wearing my MeUndies every place we went. And you can elevate your game with MeUndies. You perfected your wardrobe, but what about the stuff that not everybody gets to see? If you've been settling for store-bought 5-packs, I've got something that can change your life for the better, and I am talking about MeUndies. What's the first thing that you put on and the last thing you take off every day? It's your underwear. Duh. Make your most important piece of clothing the best it can be with MeUndies. What is MeUndies? Just seriously soft, feel-good undies that are delivered right to your door. MeUndies are designed in LA and made from sustainably sourced micromodal, which is a fabric that's 3 times softer than cotton. If you're not ready for a subscription, that's okay. You can still save. That's because MeUndies is offering you 20% off your first order when you go to MeUndies.com/podcast. So go ahead, revamp your underwear drawer. You deserve it. Once again, that's MeUndies.com/podcast. MeUndies.com/podcast. All right.
Alex, can I ask you a quick question real quick?
Yes.
What size drink is this?
It's a large drink.
Robert,
It's XL to me, but it's large, I know, because of Whataburger.
what size drink is this?
That's the medium.
This
You
is
guys-
a fucking
You
medium.
guys, I have to go piss real fast.
This is a goddamn medium drink. Now, people watching on the YouTube deal with the cameras, the fantastic job that Robert does every week and records this work, you can find those on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you find them on YouTube. This is a fucking medium, Robert.
That's a lot.
Doesn't the large scare you?
Yeah. I
The-
would.
like,
don't-
they hand me this, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, lady, this is a medium? And she's like, yep,
It's just.
didn't-
It's too much.
it's too much. And I'm not one of those guys. Oh, God, hang on. We're going to have a... Cole is calling us. Alex, you're going to miss Cole calling us. Hurry. Here we go. Hello?
Chris,
Yeah.
why do you sound like that?
Sound like what?
I don't know. You sound different.
Shut up.
What are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
I'm at the park with Rigby, trying to get him to play ball, but he's not into it today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we just got back from PetSmart. Had
Oh.
some food.
Did you get me a harness? I need a harness, Cole. Next time you're at PetSmart, I expect you to buy me a harness
Like
for
$30.
Bo.
I'm not just buying you a harness.
Okay. Anyways, you're on Past the Gravy right now. Say hello to all the listeners and the readers.
Oh, that's why you sound that way. Oh, I was talking to Alex today.
Oh, yeah?
At first, I was like,
We already talked about
at first, I was like shitting on what he was talking about, and then I.
Yeah,
slowly came
we
around
know
to it.
you didn't care for Ozark. Anyways, what do you want? Why are you calling me?
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to
Well, why would you shit on it before you watched it?
because that's what I do.
That's not a very good critic thing to do. Judging
I
a
think it
book
is.
by its cover.
It's an assumption that I have.
And what happens when you make assumptions?
Cole,
You make an ass out of
Cole,
you and me.
I just got finished telling Alex I saw Dunkirk with you. Give us
Oh,
give us a 10
More like
second
Dunkirk,
Give
right?
us a 10-second review of Dunkirk.
More like dumb Kirk.
Shut up.
See? He gets it.
Give us a 10-second review.
No, man, it's just really intense and doesn't stop moving and has zero characterization. So if you like that,
That's a
you like
plus,
war
the fact that it
movies.
has zero characterization. Well, have you seen it for a second time yet? Because I'm down to go back
No,
if you're...
I was waiting on you to go.
Well,
Or
let me...
Alex, I
All
guess,
right.
for that matter.
Well, anyways, we're going to get back to
But
recording.
I had something I was going to tell you. That
Yeah,
I was told
let's
to
talk about
ask
on the
you, but
podcast.
What?
I've since forgot, so I'll have to text you here in a bit.
Okay.
Chris is off suspension, so congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I know what it was. Yeah, it's not for the air. So I mean, it's not weird or anything. It's just not
It's
good.
probably pretty weird.
for the
Okay,
air.
go ahead
It's
and
just-
text it to me because now I'm curious.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right.
All right. Bye.
See you.
All right, bye.
And we definitely won't read his text.
Oh no, of
on the
course not.
podcast or anything.
Absolutely not.
That's what happens on Passive Give. You just call us, we answer. That's what we do. We just talk.
I just got the text. It says
He had it ready to go, huh?
It says my genitals won't stop itching.
Ugh.
Starting to get worried.
Yeah, I'd go to the doctor.
What should I do?
I'd go to the doctor.
That's from Cole.
So that was Cole reviewing Dunkirk in 10 seconds.
I'm not done shitting on
Cole watches movies, and he reviews them. Cole watches movies, when he reviews them, Cole watches movies, and he reviews them. Cole watches movies, when he reviews them,
We just hadn't heard that in a while,
heard
so
that in a while.
I felt like we should do
It's so
that.
fucking medium, Alex.
So, dude, I'm gonna tell you some shit. I go occasionally.
I'm not for
Emma
this.
and I will go, and we want like milkshakes, and we'll just go to get milkshakes, and Whataburger is close, so we'll go there.
You just get one.
You
right?
ask for a large milkshake though, because I want a fucking shit ton of milkshake. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Every time you ask for a large milkshake, it's always the medium, and I've gone there every time. Like, no, I said large. Like, well, this is what they said. You said. I'm like, well, nope, because I said fucking large, and this lady gave me attitude the last time.
Oh, this is what they gave you?
No, they gave me the smaller one, and I was like, I said large milkshake. Well, we had you down for a medium. I was like, that's cool because I said large.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, and I was like, what are we gonna do about this?
Make
What are we
more
gonna
shake.
do about this?
Make
You
more
fucked up,
shake.
bitch. Figure it out. I hate. Well,
Anyway,
they said
listen.
no. Fuck you. I said.
Listen, I don't like.
I mean,
I
it's
don't know
large.
I don't know how to start this because like
They
the
gave
whole
you too
the
much?
whole.
gave
Yeah,
you that
like how
guy?
do you complain about it? I mean, it's just so fucking. It's Robert. You agree? Like this is this is a bit much, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not one of those who thinks, oh, this is why the kids are getting fatter. Blah 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 blah. Like
Michelle Obama.
fucking Bill De Blasio taxing sodas and stuff. I don't care about all that, but this, good God Almighty,
That was.
I didn't want all that soda, is what I'm saying. And I feel like I don't like wasting, and I'm gonna end up throwing that out.
Well,
I wish they would have given me less. It's like a Colt 45. You know when you go to Sonic get the Colt 45, it's like they give you an arm. Like it looks like a third arm is what they give
Colt
you.
45 is also a 40, which is what I thought you were talking about when you said Colt 45.
It could be. It's just
So,
stupid.
anyways,
We're a fat
we've
nation.
been-
And I'm going to get to fat asses a little bit later.
we'll get to fat asses in a little bit. But right now, it's time for Comeback Kid.
Oh, boy.
It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch.
You want to hear Cole's text?
I do.
This is what he wanted to tell me that was not radio friendly. It's not for the air, he says. Just wanted to know how much you pay for Sirius because mine expired today and I need Howard in my life ASAP. So
Okay.
That's cool. That's cool.
Hot topics.
Hot topics
Hot
indeed.
topics from Cole. All right. Comeback Kid of the week. Let's lead it off with Heat. Heat's back.
I saw this on the prep sheet and I got excited. I thought we were going to do some serious Al Pacino talk.
It's hot as fuck.
But yeah, it is pretty hot.
Outside. Also, because of the heat being back, man boob sweat is back. So, I've seen some people, wandering around, walking.
Mm-hmm.
And if you got a little, the extra up there as a fella, you got some man boob sweat
boob
happening
sweat.
if you're walking around outside. So, yeah, the heat is back and we're hitting like the 100 degrees again. But what's annoying to me is like people in New York just like, oh man, it's so hot outside. It's like, guys, it's the fucking 103 degrees here. Quit
Don't
bitching.
say that. Don't say that because my biggest pet peeve is in the middle of February when it starts to,
I don't do that,
Hold
though.
on. No, listen. It starts to dip below 40 or it starts to get about 45 degrees outside in Houston and we're over here bitching. It's so cold. And then those people from New York or Boston, oh my God, it's 10 below here. It's 10 below. Like, yeah, but you don't understand. We're from Houston. We're not used to fucking cold. You are used to cold. We're from Texas. They're from there. It's like living, I wouldn't expect them to be used to 100-degree weather, just like I wouldn't
would.
expect me to be used to negative 10-degree weather. So,
Well.
all that, I shit on your point on that.
Still.
I mean, yeah, it's
don't
hot.
bitch.
It's super hot for them.
Sometimes it's hot. Don't
They're
complain.
not, yeah, no. I can deal with the hot much more than I can deal with the cold, though. I can...
I would
fucking
rather
cold
I would
sucks.
rather go cold because you can always cover up. When as you're hot, you can't always strip down.
Doing 2-a-days for 4 years in football, and especially in 2010 when it was like a record fucking breaking heat. Like I remember it was so.
You're in pain
goddamn
if you're having a
hot.
heat stroke.
It was.
You're
so
you're numb if you're cold.
yeah.
So-
Well, I've dealt with the heat before, especially being a lifeguard. I've dealt with the fucking heat.
Also back
Cold kicks my ass.
is John Bones Jones. He's the reclaimed his UFC light heavyweight championship
we just talked about
for
this.
the first time within the last 3 years. So he's back. Just a quick one. Also back, Shark Week. I know you were like, oh, what was? No, it's bogging down your DVR now because if you're like me, you DVR'd the entire week. And
You still watch Shark Week?
I always tell myself I do.
I
Because you're like, as a child, you have that nostalgia.
That's what I was just gonna say.
And so I DVR'd it all. Then you look at your DVR and it's like 90% full. I'm like, I'm never going to watch any of these shows.
I've not watched
so
Shark
that's
Week in
when
like
Shark Week
5
back.
years, maybe.
Well, you don't care about
I had
sharks
no
then.
interest in seeing the
You
Michael
care about
Phelps thing.
conserving the ecosystem.
You're
Yeah,
in
well, you
trouble
missed
getting
a
words out.
you missed a hell of a Mount Rushmore last week because I thought maybe it was arguably our best one of races / fights that we wanted to see. So Shark Week bogging down your DVR is back. Also, comeback kid, Colin Kaepernick, huh? How about that?
Copernic, yes,
He's allegedly been trying out for the Ravens. Ravens are weighing their options on whether or not they're going to sign him. Fun fact: did you know what else happened in Baltimore? People don't talk about.
Well, you told me this yesterday.
People
Do you want me to
don't
ruin
talk
it?
about it. And Colin Kaepernick could play in Baltimore. Also done in Baltimore. Francis
birthplace.
Scott Key was on a battleship one time, seeing some bombs, seeing maybe
Rockets'
you
red
could say
glare.
rockets red glare, and he wrote a little ditty. Turned out to be the Star Spangled Banner, also known as the national anthem, that Colin Kaepernick just so happened to decide to kneel to. How ironic would it be if he was in the birthplace of that very song?
I wonder if there's going to be any kind of stipulation like, listen, dude, if you're going to be on our team, if you're going to play for us,
You have to fucking wear an American flag draped over
No,
you every
you're gonna have
national
to follow
anthem.
the. Because I remember my football coach, and this is totally different, but in high school, it was like, what the coach said. You know, the coach said. You know what I mean? It was okay for us in high school to have facial hair in the school, but he said if you're fucking playing football, you're not gonna have any fucking
The
facial hair.
old Yankees rules right there. I like that.
And the coach can simply say, "Listen, I don't care who the fuck you are. You're gonna sit down, or you're gonna take a knee for that or I'm sorry, you're gonna stand up for that national anthem." And I wonder if he's strong enough, if he's so principled to say, "Nope, I refuse all the money. I'm not gonna stand." I wonder.
Kaepernick?
Yeah,
Well, he's already said he's going to stand.
I would
He's already
respect
said
him.
he's going to stand.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did that like before he.
Oh, see,
like,
now I'm
was
right back
released
to
and everything.
disrespecting him because I would have respected him so much more for standing.
Well, he said he's going to stand because he knew that people wouldn't sign him if he said he wouldn't stand. So like he said like he's going to like conform.
Yeah, you better, motherfucker.
But like yeah, no, I
So stupid.
But it was funny because they signed like an Arena League quarterback over him after he tried out. So like, well, I don't know. And now they're like, please pray for us. Please pray for us as we decide whether or not to sign him because they know the repercussions are gonna be bad. But what it's not racist to me, and everybody's saying it's a race issue. Like ESPN's the biggest people like,
That he's
man,
not- that nobody's willing
he's
to
being
sign
blackballed. He's being blackballed, and this is a race issue with the NFL. ESPN, if you fucking care so much, give him a job then. You just fired all your analysts. Let him fucking do it and tell everybody how forward thinking you are. Fucking bring in the guy that you're saying is a pariah on the league and let him analyze games.
So
if you're bitching that much,
There's
ESPN.
a new guy at work that I was training yesterday or 2 days ago,
And his name is Colin
and he's a black dude.
Kaepernick.
And the thing about black people,
Whoa.
is that
Whoa, I don't know where we're going here.
shut up.
Oh, who?
The thing about black people is
Whoa.
that they act they act one way towards white people.
I don't know how black people act.
And then they get around a black person and they feel so much like they feel like they've known that person their entire life. Like they can really talk to this person. You know what I mean? Like they can say to them what they wouldn't say in front of Whitey kind of thing. And
I actually take offense to the term white.
and I'm sitting next to this black dude, just me and him, and he looks at me and he's like, "Man, that's just wrong how they doing Colin Kaepernick." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Man, they ain't trying to hire that man just because he's black." I'm like, maybe because he's a distraction, or maybe because he's not that great a football
His
player.
talent is not
you know
worth
what I mean? You know what I mean?
the
maybe
risk.
have you thought that he's not that great a football player? And it
I mean,
turned
he
into
got
this,
beat out by Blaine Gabbert.
It turned into this very extreme, awkward situation where I just met this guy 45 minutes ago, and he thinks he's so goddamn comfortable that he can. Whatever. And he's just telling me how we get this conversation about he's thinking that the police are targeting black people and this whole thing. I met this guy 45 minutes ago, and it's weird. It was extreme.
You told me way too
extremely-
much about you in the first 45 minutes.
It was just extremely awkward, and it's one of my least favorite. No, never mind. I'm not even.
No, tell me. No,
No.
come on.
It's just
Come on.
I hate that quality amongst that black people have. They
Whoa.
think that we all share the same ideas and that we all think alike, that we're all the same. We're all this cookie cutter, and I don't think in any other race you find that. Like you wouldn't walk up to, You find a Republican white guy, you wouldn't walk up to another white guy and just assume that guy is also a Republican white guy.
I still think there are people like that though.
But most black people that I come across, they like, oh, we're all down with the same cause. We're all cut from the same cloth. We're all, I'm allowed to have my own thoughts. I don't have to think like you guys. It's just weird. It's aggravating to me.
Maybe you're just not woke enough, dude.
God,
That could be it.
I'm not woke enough.
Maybe get woke.
Speaking of woke, I didn't know that what's his name, Danny Glover's son, Donald Glover, created that term.
Did he?
That's what I learned. That's what
Who said that?
some people at work, because they were playing me that awful song of his where he says it.
Redbone?
Yeah. That everybody seems to love, that I think.
I like it.
Do you?
His new shit's dope. But I don't think he was the one that said Stay Woke. Stay Woke was like around before that
Somebody,
came out.
two different people told me that he said that. Is that false
Dude, if
information?
me and Robert told you that like Babe Ruth invented the wheel, would you think that was
Well,
true?
these are three reputable people.
We're pretty reputable.
I don't think so.
Like we're maybe the most reputable Pass the Gravy podcast that there ever is.
I have no idea what's going on with music, especially current music. Like none. I was watching the Grammys this past Grammys, and I had knew like 2 or 3 of the rappers that were up for nomination.
Fetty Wap,
and
Kendrick Lamar.
And so whenever somebody says something about music, I take their word for it because I wouldn't fucking know.
I work on a music station. Why don't you take mine?
Especially words like woke.
I think somebody might have taken you for a ride.
Really?
As they say.
Huh.
Anyway, so Colin Kaepernick's back.
Colin Kaepernick is
also a comeback kid this week is showing up to training camp in weird vehicles because like training camp started last week of July and the Steelers. I don't know if you guys saw this. Everybody was talking about it though. Antonio Brown, get this, didn't show up in just a regular car. Showed up in an old school Rolls Royce with like an old guy butler dude driving him. He had a little trunk with all of his shit in it too. Mm-hmm. Hilarious. The only thing better than that was that James Harrison showed up in a fire truck and it was like, oh my God, the Steelers have the funnest training camp. So that's our stupid story of the week, which means we got to do a Mount Rushmore, and we're going to do a Mount Rushmore of vehicles to show up in training camp too.
There you go.
So it can be anything. It doesn't have to have wheels on it. It just has to be a mode of transportation, theoretically.
It does not have to have wheels on it.
It doesn't have to have wheels on it. So, like, Chris, you
Why you
lead us off?
me on first?
All right. Do you want me to go first? I feel like I always go first, but I'll go
if
first.
You want, yeah,
I'll go
ahead.
first. Or Robert, do you want to go first? Have you got your list ready?
Well, before we do that, can I just say I just looked up where the Stay Woke come from.
Okay.
And so the earliest use of it was in a political cartoon in the New York Times in 1962.
What?
Yeah, Donald Glover wasn't even alive then.
Well, what does it mean? I need to see the cartoon
To
or
stay
hear the cartoon.
woke?
Like what in? Yeah, did
I'll
they
show it to
mean?
you later.
Yeah, I don't think they meant it in the same way that we mean it in 2017. Is what I'm
And
getting
like,
at.
I don't know if you can see from here, but the caption says, "If you're woke, you dig it.
If
I'm woke and I
If
dig
you're
things.
woke, you dig it." And there's this one thing.
No, I get it. I
I don't think it means this. Anyway, I could be wrong.
You can't deny it. You can't
I'm not
deny
saying.
that it does.
I simply heard from 2 different sources that, and I was asking you because I didn't think that it came from fucking Donald Glover.
You just did think it did.
Well, because somebody told me. I had no reason not to believe it. I don't care.
Okay, I got you.
You know.
I'm not hating.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just saying I think it might be inaccurate.
Okay, well now I know it is inaccurate.
As Robert, what is your Mount Rushmore of vehicles to show up to training camp in?
So I'm gonna do a little callback and go with my first one as Heelys.
Ooh, I like it.
I like it.
And he's wheeling in on his Heelys to camp this year.
I have Dragon.
Damn it! That was one of mine. That's a solid pick, though.
That is a solid pick.
I have any car from the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah.
How about that Nissan Skyline? He was
Because you can
driving
just
too
like,
fast.
do
and
whatever you
furious.
want in that car, defy the laws of physics, it'll survive, whatever.
You can
Absolutely.
Tokyo drift.
Mm-hmm. And I have Magic Carpet.
Oh,
dude.
that's a good one.
Dude, that's a strong list.
That is a strong list.
strong list.
That is a strong list.
Chris, you gonna go next?
Sure, I'll go next. Now, this one involves some thinking. Well, not some thinking, but it involves a few aspects. I want a clown car,
Clown car.
but
cool.
I want like 100 clowns to get out before the actual football player gets out of said clown car. You know what I mean? Like a small car.
clown car with clowns.
Yes, exactly. With
Okay.
clowns. Okay. I want a clown car. In light of, so many goddamn cowboys being arrested and charged and this and that.
paddy
How about
wagon.
a police car?
Police car.
showing
That
up.
would be perfect if Zeke showed up in that, like
In
in
a
the back
police
of it
car.
with the driver.
Uh,
And then he could get out and then proceed to like hit his ex-girlfriend or something like
I,
that.
I liked Robert's dragon. I'm coming up with these on the top of my fucking head.
You
by the
didn't
way.
make a list beforehand.
I liked Robert's, fantasy, a dragon. How about a centaur?
Damn it, dude!
Yeah.
No, both go. Because then, fucking my thing with the centaur is like,
Oh,
at least you
yeah.
got somebody to talk to
Oh,
on the
yeah.
ride.
How
You
about
got a buddy
fucking
that's like, hey, what's
centaur?
up, dude?
And he's like, yeah, no, we're going to go this way.
And you wanted me to go first. See, that's what you get. So I will take a centaur, a police car, a clown car. Now, I know one of yours, and I want to take it. I'm not going to be a dick, so I won't do that.
Okay.
How about skydiving in? Does that
Parachute?
count? Yeah, a parachute. I mean, it's technically a plane. You're
yeah.
jumping out of a plane and you're yeah. I don't know how you're gonna write that. Just parachute?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hear your.
Okay, I'm going to start with a hot air balloon.
I like that.
Hot
That's
air
the
balloon.
one that I knew that I wasn't gonna steal from you.
It's a good one, I feel like, just because you're like, what? This guy? And like, you got your team colors. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe have the team logo on this. Oh, look, Alex showing
You know
up
what I
with the
think
Giants
about every
logo.
time I
Hot air
hear
balloon.
hot air balloon?
Mitch Hedberg.
No. Why? Why Mitch Hedberg?
Because he was like, you ever think you got to have a license to have a hot air balloon? No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You just got to have fucking
Every time I hear
scissors.
hot air
Where you
balloon-
going?
No. I think of the Amanda Show. They had that bit in there where the girl's
Where you
mother.
going? Downwind?
Where the girl's mother was trapped in a hot air balloon, and like the dad would be talking to her, it's like, if only your mother hadn't been trapped on that hot air balloon. And then they would cut to the mom, and she's trapped on a hot air balloon.
Okay, my second
High
car.
comedy, high comedy.
Second car is or vehicle. I'm gonna go with the Mutt Cuts van.
Oh,
from Dumb and Dumber, the dog.
Nice, Robert.
You got the dog. Have you seen Dumb and Dumber?
Oh
Seen Dumb
my
and Dumber. Okay.
God.
Well,
Really?
so they have like a van that's got carpet all over it,
Have you?
and it looks like a dog. It's
Let's
got like
play
ears
a game.
and everything.
We're gonna play a game after this. I just came up with a new game.
Because
Go ahead.
anytime we think of a movie, has Robert seen it? And he
Yes.
probably hasn't.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Mutts and Cuts van from fuck Dragon and Centaur out.
Hell yeah, they are. Up top, Robert.
God damn it! All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going something else that's fantasy. I'm gonna go with the hippogriff.
A hippogriff?
Yeah. Have you ever seen Harry Potter?
Uh-huh.
Remember
Oh, yeah,
Buckbeak?
yeah.
The hippogriff?
That's
A
pretty
half
cool.
hippo, half giraffe?
No, it's just a fucking flying bird, so you can like fly on it. So I would
Okay.
go with a hip. No, fuck. All right, I'm not going hippogriff then.
Yeah, that's
we're taking hippogriff
lame.
out. We're going Santa's sleigh with reindeer. Then it's like July.
In
Training
July.
camp starts.
Christmas in
in July. How about
I like
that?
it.
That's a good one. Is that it's 3?
Yeah.
God damn it. Do I want to go General Lee and make people think I'm a little edgy? Put people on edge?
You're gonna have that. Confederate
That's gonna be an
flag on
honor roll.
top?
That's gonna be. Oh, you have to. It's the General Lee.
Well,
I'm not. I'm gonna go Pope Mobile.
the Pope Mobile.
Pope Mobile.
It
With-
can only go like 2 miles an hour. It'll
But
take
you
forever
roll
to
in
get
it. That's
there.
cool. You roll in a fucking that.
the
You
hat?
roll into like the glass thing. You don't have to have that.
Alex, yours is weak sauce this week.
You got a Pope Mobile, dude. The Pope has it,
It's a
bro.
little fucking weak
Pope
sauce.
Mobile with Pope. With Pope.
Do you agree? I think me and Robert's are just a little bit better than yours. I think mine is the best. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Robert.
I had Centaur, clown cars. Yeah, you know,
police car.
Police car.
Two
You gotta
Cowboys
give,
camp.
You got to give me credit to police car and Centaur. Read me, Roberts.
He's got Heelys, a dragon,
Dragon strong.
any car from Fast and Furious, and a
that's
magic
strong.
carpet. Which
Oh,
I would
yeah,
say,
Robert.
like,
I think you're the
I
winner.
think Robert wins this
I
one,
think Robert
honestly.
wins this one.
Let's be real here.
Yeah.
But make sure you go check it out. Tweet us at PassingAPod. Let us know who had the best Mount Rushmore.
All right, real quick. I want to just, Alex. You think of a movie that like he's had to have seen. I've already got one in mind. Robert, no lying. I've already got one in mind. Do you have one?
No.
Okay. Well, think of one. Come on.
Okay. Fucking go. You
All
go.
right, Robert. You've had to have seen Pulp Fiction.
No.
Jesus.
I have not seen Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
The idea of this game is
Godfather. Have you seen The
No.
Godfather?
I have not seen Godfather.
I mean, he's 22. All right, you've had to have seen. You've had to have seen Forrest Gump.
I have seen most of it.
Oh my God!
I haven't seen all of it.
You've had to have seen Shawshank Redemption, all of which were nominated for Academy Awards in '94.
I have not seen Shawshank Redemption.
Okay, well let's not. Let's.
Yeah, we're just not.
well,
He doesn't know any movie. Well, that'll be what we do next week.
that's what we do
We'll bring
next
that
week.
in
We're
next
gonna
week.
really think. I'm gonna really think of some movies he's had to have seen.
I'm gonna watch all of the movies.
You've had to have seen The Hangover.
I've seen The Hangover.
Okay.
Only
we
the
go.
first one.
It's the only one that counts.
Yeah, I mean the second one's okay. Third one sucks.
Third one's awful. All right, where are we?
All right, so yeah. Also, comeback kid. Last one is baseball trades and trade deadlines.
Yes.
So also, like I said already, with
MLB standings. The Houston Astros
like this bitch,
Look at this bitch.
this bitch.
She's worse
I
than
said
Jessica.
trade deadline. I mean, Jessica actually is at least like earning her keep now. She's
guess.
making shirts.
I guess.
Speaking of shirts, while we're on the topic, head over to PassTheGravyMerch.com, gang, and we've got the absolute fire new Houston Astros shirts. Now it's got the rainbow logo like you might see on a certain baseball team, but on the Pass the Gravy logo, and it says Pastors on it in that same font. It's pretty fresh. Wear it to the baseball game. Let us know. Take a picture when you get it. It's pretty dope. And ladies, it's $1 off. It's $1 off, wage gap, obviously. We've also got the SS Pass the Gravy shirts with the boat on it. They're pretty fresh. And then we've got the old classics. We got the Pass the Gravy logo shirt. We got the Wheels on Meals on Wheels shirt. We got the Cal Ripken a crawfish shirt. We got all that good shit. And stay woke, guys, because we're working on some football season shirts.
How many times have you said woke
That's
in
my
this
thing now.
podcast?
I'm going to say it all the time because I want everybody to stay as woke as possible, Chris. The less woke you are, the more at risk you are, Chris. And that's what I always say. That's what I always say. So, PassTheGravyMerch.com. Get your dope Houston Astros shirt and, support your favorite podcast and your local team. That's pretty awesome. So, PassTheGravyMerch.com. Get that shit. If you don't want to do that and you want to still, support the podcast, but you shop on Amazon, go to the Amazon banner at PassTheGravyPod.com. Takes you one extra click. They just want to know that we created some traffic from our site to theirs, and it helps us out a little bit. So, PassTheGravyPod.com. Use our Amazon banner.
I can't wait for Not Cool.
You can't wait for Not Cool?
I think I've got a strong one.
You think you do?
It's going to be kind of offensive,
Okay.
but I think those are the best kinds of Not Cool.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, well, let's get right into our next segment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
On Big Brother!
Indeed. For all you guys not interested, you can go ahead and fast forward about 7 seconds.
Thank you for telling him that. All right, do you
Oh,
want to
sorry,
give
did I
him...
step on your toes there,
No,
Alex?
no, because I always forget to say that. And I'm like, oh, this is the part you should have fast-forwarded through James Simpson, because I
Yeah.
know he's the one that
He
listens and
always
bitches about it.
bitches.
But
Anyways.
whatever, we appreciate you listening anyways. And maybe this isn't for everybody. Chris, you wanna give us the rundown of what happened in the house so far this week? It's been a while.
Don't you got it?
I do. I just wanted to know.
Oh, okay.
You want me? I'll do it.
Since I'll do it. I got this, motherfucker. Ramsey's got evicted this past
So
week.
who's out then? That's you.
That's me, buddy.
You're out.
I know. I knew he wasn't going to do anything. He was not a strong player at all. He didn't campaign at all.
Yeah, no, because he didn't think he was going home.
Bless his heart. He was kind of blindsided. I think it was like a 7-3 vote. Yeah, 7-3. Paul rallied the fucking house like he's been doing this entire game and got everybody to flip the vote. They were going to get Josh out, but they got Ramsey's out. And then immediately following, they did an HOH.
A hoe.
As some would say.
Not me.
And
Others.
who wins that HOH? Paul.
Okay, question here. Do you think it's a little bit
Is he
of
playing too hard?
because it was one of the trivia question game, the trivia HOHs where they had some stuff to study about old house guests and tattoos.
I knew he was gonna win that because I was watching the feeds and they were all studying, and he was just fucking.
He's
killing
very
it.
good at that stuff. He's very good at all the knowledge stuff, and him and Kevin keep quizzing themselves. But Paul, Matt, and Raven were the final three. They're already together. Why would he not bow out? I would have bowed out and let one of the other two win, so then you don't have to get the blood on your hands, and you can.
Wait a
'cause
second.
Paul's
wait a
won
second.
2 HOHs.
Which HOH competition is this?
This was the trivia one where it was like the tattoos. They did the tattoos on the evicted house
Oh,
guests.
yeah.
And they did that.
Right.
But Paul, I feel like, should have thrown it so
No.
Matt or Raven could have had an HOH stint.
mean-
So then they would have had to, because it would have been his HOH anyways. He runs the whole house.
Oh yeah, it
through those
definitely
guys.
would have.
But it puts a. I feel like people are going to be more susceptible to realize how strong of a player he is and how little of a chance they have at going to the finals with him and winning if he keeps winning HOHs, you know? Because this is his second HOH in 5
This is his second HOH, second POV.
There've been 5
in 5 weeks. That's
So
insane.
that's a strong track record, and that's the kind of record that's going to put a big target on somebody's back when everybody
well,
in the
he's
house
already
realizes.
got a big target because he's a fucking vet.
Right, so he's already like. That's
I
why
mean,
I feel like you.
But
hurt
it's so
yourself by
crazy
doing
in this
that.
house. It's so crazy. I mean, I just watched last season, and I remember there were certain people in the house that automatically did not like the vets when they came back. Right? There was-
Everybody.
Well, yeah, pretty much everybody. There's only one. I guess you can say two people that really don't like the bet: Jessica and Cody, right?
Right.
And that's so weird because all the other house guests are just following right behind Paul, doing what he says. Josh literally goes to Paul and says, "How should I act today? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say?
I respect you and everything.
I respect you as a human being. I respect you as a man.
It's a
and as
human being.
Human being.
I'm a human being.
And it's we're the majority." He was saying
The
that last
majority.
night. We're the majority. But anyways, no. So Paul wins HOH. He right before he wins HOH though, Jessica reveals that she's got the hex, and what she says is, which is very confusing and misleading, and it's been the subject this whole entire week on the feeds. She says, "Well, I'm just glad Cody and I have the hex, so we're safe for the next few weeks," is what she says. And Cody wins HOH, and he immediately starts thinking, I don't think she's got the temptation, or at least I don't think it's what she says it is. I'm going to call their bluff, and I'm going to go ahead and nominate Cody and Jessica, which he does. Hell breaks loose short.
Because he thinks you can't throw him up.
Yeah, he thinks it's what his temptation was the first week, which was as soon as he's nominated, lights will start flashing and nothing will happen. You could see in his face he was kind of waiting for her to say something, but he doesn't know that what this hex actually means is that before nominations on Thursday night, she can just stop everything. And they'll go straight to an HOH, and that's what's going to happen, it looks like.
Because originally, he was like, you throw Cody, you let me take Cody out, and I'll give you 2 weeks of safety. And then he was going to have to take Jason off the block because of the new temptation competition.
Well, what happens is they play that temptation competition.
So the temptation competition's a new thing now. They're not doing actual temptations. So you can compete in it. You choose whether or not you want to. If you win, you're safe for the week. So if you thought you might be up on the block, you would compete in it. But if you come in last place, then you go on the block as a third nominee that if you get taken down because of the veto, don't have to be replaced. Jason came in last.
And
Mark won.
Mark, because Mark was...
He would have been the replacement nominee had there had to
been
be.
a replacement. But it wouldn't have meant anything because Jessica was going to use that hex. And I thought about it after...
But I don't think she would have done Mark.
I thought about it after we saw Sunday's episode when this temptation was played. Jessica or Cody didn't play in that temptation.
Because they were trying to make everybody think that they weren't worried.
Which is stupid. What they should have done, Cody or Jessica should have played in that temptation, won that temptation, been safe, and then play the veto. One of them, the person who lost the temptation, win that veto, and then they both would have been safe. They wouldn't have had to use the hex. But no. So now, Jason was on the block. Veto was played. Paul won the veto. Took Jason off. Cody and Jessica remain on the block until Thursday. That's where we're at now. Shit went down on those feeds last night.
Cutting to the chase, though. Who do we think is going home this week? Nobody. Right? I'm at the consensus that no one's going home.
Yeah.
It's going to... The temptation will be used.
Yeah.
And this week's going to just kind of be a wash.
Unless Jessica opens up her fucking eyes. She's digging her grave if she uses that temptation. Paul is making the case because everybody in this house is worried about going to jury. Everybody cares about going to jury.
That's all they care about. This is the weirdest season.
Yeah, Paul. Well, because they're all unemployed.
Because you get $10,000 or whatever they're saying, and that's all that they're talking about. And it's I just want $10,000, and I fucking hate Elena, and I hope Elena gets kicked out. Even though she's the person I have in the pool, I would rather her get kicked out just because she's being such a cunt, talking about I just hope I make it to jury. It's like 90% of that house only wants to go to jury. They don't care what happens after.
Yeah.
And it's stupid because people that are big fans like Ramses and other people like that aren't getting to go to jury house just because others wanted to make it so they can coast.
The one person for sure I can say honest to God wants to win that game is Alex.
And Paul.
She's in Paul. Paul is playing to fucking win this season. Is Paul acting like Paulie, you think? Because Paulie was in the same thing. He was winning comps,
but
and
he wasn't
running
stirring shit up as much. Like he wasn't just creating the drama just to create the drama. Whereas
so much
Paulie wasn't trying to just create drama for drama's sake. Like when Paul found out that they're going to probably use the hex, he was like, well, let's just piss them off so they'll both evict. Self-evict.
That's what their plan was last night. Is that they were trying to get them to self-evict.
So on the feeds Monday night. Like Paul just riled up Josh, then Josh went and got everything. Then he was talking about all the stuff that Jessica had said about Alex. Then Alex got all riled up and was going off on everybody. It was just a huge screaming fit for about 30-45 minutes, and then it just turned it got too far. I liked it, and then like Paul and like Raven really looked like trash.
I mean, Raven looked awful. That was as soon as I turned on the feeds. I turned on the feeds and and I just.
By the way, did you know she's dying? Did you know she's terminal?
Oh, really? I had not heard that.
She has this disease.
She's my least favorite person. I hope she dies. I want her to.
Whoa!
Fuck her.
Whoa!
Fuck her. She's annoying as shit. She has a different.
She's pretty annoying.
She's fake as shit. She's got a different accent every fucking day. I don't think I was here to talk about her fucking stitches on her foot. She was actually caught limping on the wrong foot.
I remember that.
She was caught limping on the wrong foot. When Christmas came, Christmas has a broken foot, and she got like 3 stitches in her foot, and she's over here fucking bitching and moaning. Matt's carrying her up and down the stairs. Fuck Raven. She does nothing but talk about herself. That's all she's good for.
Pretty much.
That's all she's good for. Speaking of Raven, did you see that Matt fucked her and then wiped his splooge and then cleaned up the kitchen?
And then cleaned the dishes with the same towel.
That's pretty gross.
But maybe he didn't eat off those dishes, and it was for Raven, so it was really like she just got seconds.
If it was a plate, then he was safe because he only eats cereal.
Right. He would have had to be a bowl or a spoon.
It would have had, exactly.
But, okay, so who do we think's going home? Nobody.
But if somebody were to go home, if the Hex weren't in play, it would definitely...
Jessica,
what I was gonna say.
Paul said got moved up on his rankings of who should go home because even though Cody can win, Jessica's more of a threat to his game, obviously, because Jessica's, let's say it again, woke. That's going to be the name of the episode, woke. Jessica is woke to Paul's games. And it's funny because everybody that gets out of the house immediately says how Paul ran the game and was so convincing. Like Dominique has been saying it, Ramsey's been saying it. Now that they're not having to be sequestered after they get evicted. It's pretty crazy.
What they were saying last night, Josh was screaming at the top of his lungs. He's saying, "Man, we should have never got Dominique out. Why did we get Dominique out?
Dominique was fucking crazy.
We should have sent Jessica home." And I think they should have fucking sent Jessica home. Jessica wouldn't have gotten the Hex.
No, because Cody would have been chill, and I feel like Cody wouldn't have been in with Jessica, so Cody probably could have
if Jessica didn't get the Hex, I think Kevin would have gotten the Hex. Or Alex, maybe.
Yeah, I have no idea, dude.
And that would have been...
That's a good point, though.
Like,
but Dominique was annoying as fuck. I was ready for her to go.
As fuck. She was annoying. Have you seen her lately on...
No, because I don't follow.
She does her Periscope, like she does a show like she was doing in the house, and she does her motivation shit.
And it's not good, is it?
I don't watch it.
Probably not.
I just see it on her
probably not good because Dominique was not good at any of that stuff, and she was very full of herself. And usually people like that are trying to just be a motivational speaker, they'll ask you if they want you to be a motivational speaker. It's not something you seek out.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's playing the S game right now?
Who's playing the best game?
Paul is playing the best game.
No, Paul's playing a dangerous game.
Paul's playing the best game. It is a dangerous game, but he's playing the best game because he's got everybody in the fucking house wrapped around his finger except for 2 people.
I'll tell you who's playing the best game right now.
Alex is what you were going to say.
Nope.
Matt.
Nope.
Who?
Kevin. Kevin is by
Dude, okay.
far. So
they walked in and they were talking about how Alex, everybody knew that Jessica wanted Alex out, and then Kevin immediately was like, "Oh, I didn't know about that. I wasn't aware of that. I didn't know." And like every 5 seconds, I didn't know a thing about that.
That's
I didn't know
his
anything.
thing, though. He acts stupid, and
But it was like so much so that it, like he drew so much attention to.
He's got so much shit that he's hiding. He's got the 2 hinky votes. He's got the 25,000. He's playing both. He's playing both sides of the house.
I think Paul's playing the best game because he's controlling it so much right now.
Like I can't imagine if he wins. Just all he needs to do is win a couple comps. That's all he needs to do. And if he makes it to final 2, I can't see anybody voting against him. Everybody loves him. The only reason they wouldn't vote
That's
for
why
him,
he won't make it to final. That's why I think because
the only reason
nobody wants to sit next to him.
The only reason he would not win is nobody would want to take him to final 2, or he makes it to final 2 and people look at him and say, no, he didn't win any.
He hasn't won any competitions.
He floated the entire way. He needs to fucking win something, and I honestly believe he's capable of winning. I think
you need 2 HOHs. You got to win 2 HOHs to qualify as eligible to win when you get to the finals. You have to have at least 2 HOH wins under your belt. Ideally, one of them you got somebody big out or somebody important, and then you have to have a couple of other competition ones, like a veto or whatever. Yeah, I think you have to have. I would say you have to have 4 total wins, 2 of them at least being HOHs and competitions, to be deserving at the finals.
Nicole didn't win a single HOH, did she?
No, she won twice.
Oh, did she?
She was an HOH twice, I believe, maybe 3 times. But then she won she won 3 vetoes and all that stuff. So she was. I think she still wasn't more deserving than Paul, but she was deserving at least.
I think Kevin is playing the best game. I think he's playing the smartest game. I think he's playing really smart, but I love the way Paul's playing. If I were to go into that house, I'd play just like Paul.
You couldn't, though. Not without being a vet. If you're not a vet, you can't play like that.
But he's playing such a snake game, and they're overdoing it with that sound effect.
Hey, what's a gay snake sound like?
Oh man, I've been watching this YouTube channel, and it's just these 2 black guys. It's called You Laugh I
African American guys.
It's like, I don't know what it's called. It's called You Laugh I Win or something like that. And it's they sit down from across each other just like we're sitting, and they just tell dad jokes.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And if the other person laughs,
it's over.
I'll give you an example of kind of the joke. What kind of rapper fits in a toolbox?
I don't know.
Plies. Get it? Pliers. It's
All right, next.
next. Come on, that's a good joke.
Okay. Anyways, who do you think is gonna win as of right now?
I just told you, Kevin.
Oh, that you said. Oh, you think he's playing the best game, and he would. I would say Alex at this point right now. I think she could sneak in, and she could win a bunch at the end. She could win the last two.
She's not one. Oh yeah, she won HOH.
She was an HOH, and she won that other comp. She won a veto, right? I don't know. Anyways, that's our Big Brother talk for this week.
Yeah,
That's a lot of Big Brother talk. Now, let's move on to something that the Big Brother people probably wish that they had in the Big Brother house. And that's Blue Apron, obviously, because, they cook a lot. And I bet you they wish they could cook some great home-cooked meals in said Big Brother house with Blue Apron. And it's the #1 fresh ingredient and recipe delivery service in the United States of America. It has established partnerships with over 150 local farms, fisheries, and ranchers across the U.S. And as a result, that means that you're getting the freshest ingredients delivered right to your door. You can create incredible meals in the kitchen in 40 minutes or less, and each week customers are going to receive a refrigerated box that contain all of the ingredients they need. Boxes contain cards that highlight seasonal crops and supplier stores, and each set of ingredients corresponds with its own recipe card that has instructions, pictures, and helpful cooking tips. Cooking together builds stronger family bonds, and research shows that Blue Apron families cook nearly 3 times as often. Those families that spend a lot at restaurants and high-end grocery chains can now spend under $10 a person for a delicious meal. Like if you order this week, what you gonna get on the menu? Let's see. How about some black pepper beef, chicken and cherry tomato sauce, barramundi and garlic mashed potatoes. There's always one that I can't pronounce, and this week there's a couple. Yakiniku glazed eggplant. Who doesn't want a yakiniku glazed eggplant? I tell you, I can't think of one time when I wouldn't want that. Cherry tomato and onion quiches, and whole grain pasta and summer vegetables. It is summer, perfect time. Sounds like a delicious menu, full week's worth of food. Sounds dope. Here's the deal we've got for you, gang. Go to blueapron.com/PTG to get $30 off your first order. That's blueapron.com/PTG. We're literally giving you $30 in free motherfucking food. So go to blueapron.com/PTG. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
I don't think they want you saying motherfucking in their spot.
Blue motherfucking Apron. That's cool. They're cool. Blue Apron's probably pretty chill. They'll just send me like a recipe card saying, hey, don't cuss next time. Next time, please don't. All right. What else we got? We got next. It's not cool, huh? It's you're looking forward to this one.
I think I.
All right. Let's ladlettes.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
Alrighty. You want to lead us off then, since you got such fire not cools this week?
You can go ahead.
You want me to? You mean go ahead? Go ahead. All right. Now I feel like I've used this this similar one. And Bobby Jokes, hop on the mic real quick, because I know you watch Game of Thrones. And, it's like, so by the way, this week, how about that topless chick fucking the dragon?
That chick is from Fast and Furious.
Ridiculous.
And she's smoking hot.
I actually didn't see this week's.
God damn it, Robert. What the
I
fuck?
obviously didn't.
He was too busy watching Big Brother, obviously.
Has there ever been a topless chick that fucked a dragon?
Probably.
Oh, well then I
heard
know.
that was like the most graphic sex scene of the
I didn't watch it, so I don't know. So I was making a joke that I clearly don't watch it, so I was like, it didn't happen. But as I was saying,
all I know is that black chick is hot.
Okay, so this is just something that I've noticed, like specifically like this week, and I've spoiler guy, a guy that can't stand to hear spoilers, even though he's the one that chose not to see the show or couldn't choose the show and expects the rest of the world to just not talk about it. That's already been a not cool. This is specifically for Game of Thrones, because Game of Thrones guy that is super like anti-spoiler guy, worst anti-spoilers guy. What are you doing? Quit kicking.
That's fucking the dog, dude.
Knock it off. But no, Game of Thrones guy, like, holy fuck. I work on a morning show and everybody's like, oh, don't say anything. You can't say what it was. Oh my God, I didn't see it. Don't say, oh, like, because you didn't fucking watch a show doesn't mean that the rest of the world's not allowed to discuss it. That's on you, dog. If you haven't seen something, you can't just like put earmuffs on and go out. That's what you have to do.
And
you
how do
can't
you
like
find
go
yourself?
Go online and like, oh, nobody says how dare you? Fucking don't look at Facebook then, dude. If you
Robert,
think there could
hang
be
on.
spoilers, don't go there.
I'm about to prove your point. Robert, do you care about the spoilers? Like, would you react the way Alex is reacting?
like get all upset?
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't because he's chill.
All right. So listen.
I'm not saying
The
that most
people-
people are like that, but there are people that freak out. It's
The
like, dude,
people who freak out,
fucking grow up.
They have to be the biggest Game of Thrones fans, right? They have to be super Game of Thrones fans if they really care.
no,
that
you're not,
much.
or else you would have watched it live.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't you fucking watch the show when everybody else does? What the fuck? How do you find yourself?
I got things going
a
on.
day or
I got
two
th-
after.
That's cool.
What do you have going
That's-
on?
I don't
On
fuck-
9 o'clock on a Sunday.
But still, like shit happens, and I get that. But like, you can't expect the rest of the world to not discuss things.
Yeah.
I remember growing up listening on the radio. Like, I didn't watch Sex in the City, but I remember the morning show that I used to listen to. Sam Malone in the morning would fucking
Kinda
always talk
fruitcake.
about Sex in the City.
hell?
But they didn't like break it down. But like, they would just discuss a little bit of what happened, and it was like,
Sound
I
like
get
a
that was
bunch of
before.
fags.
Well, it was before, like, obviously the Rod Ryan show wasn't around then, so like it wasn't great enough radio in the morning. But like they didn't. Like, they didn't hide what happened. Like, I know that DVR wasn't a thing yet, but it was just like, I liked that. Like, you saw it, and you were able to hold up in conversation, or you didn't tune in that morning. That's all it is. Don't fucking tune into shit where you think you might get spoiled. Don't get on Facebook if you think somebody might post it. Like, I want to learn what happens on Game of Thrones and just start posting it up. Like, I want to just start being like, so-and-so died. This happened. Just because I don't give a fuck. Like, I am the biggest, like, I don't care.
Yeah,
if you
you really
spoil a
don't.
whole show, if you're like, this guy dies at the end, I'd be, all right, well, I'll still watch it.
I remember.
I can rest easy almost knowing what
The only
happens
thing
ahead
I don't
of time.
like is when somebody's intentionally spoiling. So
And
when
I get that.
when
That's a
I was-
dick move.
When I was watching Lost on Netflix, my brother had watched it on TV before it when it was coming out. He would intentionally spoil shit just to be a dick. I used to get pissed off.
Which is funny, like if you do it once, it's annoying after you've
Oh,
repetitively
yeah,
done
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But like people that like Game of people watch Netflix and like, don't talk about that. I haven't seen it. That's on Netflix, dude. It's gonna be out there. But if you Game of Thrones guy, people watch that shit. People watch that shit and they want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
You're a dick for calling out people that are fucking doing it. Now I understand like saying like so and so dies, like that happens. But like if you're reading a thread and you read like what happens, that's not on them. That's not on
Talk
them.
about how gay Game of Thrones is. Sorry, Robert.
Gay of Thrones.
God, it's so stupid.
I mean, it's
I went
probably.
over to- I
I'm
went
gonna probably
over-
watch it, and it's
I went
probably
over
gonna
to-
be dope. I'm gonna wait till it's over.
I went over to my parents' house and they were watching it.
So you think your parents are gay?
Fuck are you guys watching?
That's what you're saying?
And the worst excuses when I talk to some of my friends who watch it, oh, they got hot chicks in there. They get naked sometimes. Like, dude, yeah, they got that on porn. Like, I can go watch porn.
Jordan and I have discussed that, where like people just freak out over chicks on like Instagram and everything. It's like, dude, just jerk
Yeah,
off, bro.
dude, really?
You can
Dude,
see her. She'll take her top
seriously.
off on these movies.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You can like search for specific things you want her to do, and she'll do it.
You want to see some bukkake action? There you go. We're not going to go
It's
down
just-
this road again.
we've
Robert's
already-
like,
we've already
please
done
don't
this.
bring up bukkake.
But it's just like. It's that older generation that didn't grow up with internet porn
I
that I feel like they
guess.
just get their jollies and seeing stuff like
Do you
that.
ever think about that? Like, you hear about these people, dude. I remember walking 16 blocks just
I
so I,
had a
can go
Victoria's Secret magazine that all the pages were stuck together.
to, like, just so I can go get a box of porn from my friend. And
I bought porn like 3 times, like
Yeah.
magazines, and one of them was when I had to go bail my brother out of jail. I was like, "Oh hey, I know you've been in the clique for a while." He's like, "It was overnight, dick." Here's some ladies.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that Game of Thrones spoiler guy specifically.
Yeah.
Spoiler guys in general.
How about
like
just Game of
anti-spoiler
Thrones
guy-
people?
No,
Exclude
no,
them
because
out.
Game of Thrones people are cool. Like I know a lot of friends that watch Game of Thrones, and it's probably a good show that we're just not into. I'm cool being like, there's good shit that I just don't get into yet. Like Lord of the Rings, fuck that shit. But
Oh come on.
but
Lord of the Rings is good stuff.
Game of Thrones is like the same thing as Lord of the Rings, isn't it?
Are you down with LOTR?
No. I don't like Lord of the Rings either.
But it's the same thing as Game of Thrones, kind of.
I think so.
Like
Yeah.
they could. I
No,
would
I
have thought they
imagine
were
it is.
spin-offs if you told me they were.
But I watched Lord of the Rings when they were coming out, and I was 10 years old, and that shit was
I hated it. From the
awesome
get-go.
to me.
But yeah, so Game of Thrones spoiler guide. That's my not cool for this
Okay.
week. Bobby Jokes, did you have one?
Not this week.
No?
Colorblind.
Colorblind.
for you.
Always not cool.
Always being colorblind.
But maybe it's good because you know you can't discriminate by race.
Mine not cool this week. It's about fat people.
I'm reading on the prep sheet. Do you want to read what you wrote?
What are
The first 4 words.
Oh, hang on.
Or
You can read it.
plus size model / fat bitches. So fat bitches are not cool, huh?
Yeah.
Feels like you got a story behind
no,
this.
you wrote the fat bitches part. I wrote down plus
I didn't
size
write
models.
fat bitches.
When Ashley Graham hit the scene, you know what I mean?
Well, you be careful with Ashley Graham.
See,
I like
even you,
me some
even
Ashley
you.
Graham.
I don't. I think she's pretty, but I don't think she's deserving to be a supermodel. I don't think it's fair to call her
But she's like a really
to
hot
put her
plus size
in this-
model.
to put her in the same category as all these. what is a supermodel? I think a supermodel is like an idea of a woman. It's what we want women to be. It's not like a supermodel is something
But
that
a plus size model, if every plus size
Like,
model
you
looked
wouldn't-
like Ashley Graham, I'd be super chill with
like
that.
you would not see a supermodel in the grocery store. It's like almost they don't exist. You know what I mean? It's like a fantasy for guys. Like, oh
yeah,
my-
like Giselle.
Exactly. If we saw Giselle walking down the street, we would lose our shit. If we saw Ashley Graham walking down the street,
I would.
you'd lose your shit.
Yeah, I think
the
Ashley
same
Graham's-
way.
I think Ashley Graham's really
the
hot.
same way you'd lose your shit if you saw fucking Giselle walk down the street. Like,
Probably
come on,
more
you're
so
lying-
because
you're-
I know that Giselle's sticking Tom,
lying,
so like I
man.
wouldn't
I think you're
have a
lying.
shot. But Ashley Graham, like,
All right. Well, the reason why I say this is because Sports Illustrated
Got a better
posted
chance.
Sports Illustrated the swimsuit edition did Instagram deal. What do you call it?
Sports Center's Instagram.
They posted something on Instagram of this plus size model, and I sent you the picture, Alex. And all it was just a fat chick in a bathing suit. Like there was nothing model about her. And I think it's weird.
She was like obese.
I think it's
at
she
that
was
point.
literally
like, Ashley
obese.
Graham is a
Ashley
bigger
Graham is
girl.
a big boned woman. Like I think Ashley Graham
She
is
is
a pretty
plus sized.
Yeah, she's a. I think
She's like what the definition of plus size is to me. There's plus size and then there's fat. And the girl that you showed me the video of, fat.
And
I'm
I
not
think it's
saying there's anything
weird
wrong with
that these chicks
There's
are being
nothing wrong with that.
celebrated.
You can be fat. That's cool.
No, hold on a second.
can be fat.
Alex,
I don't
because
care.
I don't care that you're fat, but I don't think it's okay. I'd rather you not be fat. You know what I mean? I'd rather you be healthy. I'd rather you live a long time, and I'd rather you have better cholesterol. Is that wrong of me to say? I'd rather you not be fat. Would you disagree with me on there?
No.
All right then. So why are we like these women? She's so brave. Look at her. She's brave enough to wear a
She's a
two-piece.
big girl that wear a bikini.
Is that really bravery?
People have done it forever.
I don't.
It's always been.
I just think it's
no,
so
but like
fucking
women have
weird.
worn bikinis that were big all the time. Like now it's just like we're not like, man, that girl's overweight in a bikini. Like that's now it's frowned upon to say that.
I just think it's weird that.
But like dad bods are a thing, and you could say that's like the same movement that guys are like, oh, dad bod's like a fat dude, a
Yeah.
chubby guy, and that's supposed to be cool.
Well, I think part of it goes to we can't. Shame
I'm just playing
people.
devil's
We
advocate.
can't shame people anymore today.
What happened to the good old days of
That's
shaming?
what I
you
always
know?
fucking say is that you can't shame anybody.
Can't yell at people when they don't put their card up anymore. Oh my
I
god!
just think it's stupid that that we're celebrating and hailing these people as heroes when in reality
Now, hey, what
They're
Caitlyn
just-
Jenner
they're
did was brave as
fat.
shit, dude. Like,
Well,
Caitlyn Jenner didn't have to do anything, but like
I just
say
saw a
she
picture.
was a dude.
I
or a
don't
chick.
even know this lady's name, the plus size model that they posted earlier, but I saw a picture of her next to.
Oh, you didn't, her name doesn't matter, huh?
No, it doesn't.
She's just fat girl to
I
you. Is
saw-
that it?
Exactly.
Says a lot.
I
Huh.
saw a picture of her sitting next to Chrissy Teigen, and I thought, well, fuck, man. Chrissy Teigen probably works really, really hard to keep her figure.
Who would
Like,
I
she
rather
works-
spend time with though? Not Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah, Chrissy Teigen's fucking
She
annoying.
seems cunty.
She seems weird and cunty, like insane.
Yeah.
And, like an Asian chick should not have boobs that big.
She's the one that's with John Legend, right?
Yeah, they're
Have
both
you
the
seen
worst.
the?
They're both the worst.
Have you seen the meme where like they're at some red carpet thing and she's like bitching at some photographer and you get like he's just like smiling, being super polite, and it's like when your chick's crazy but you know you're in public and you can't get her to settle down. He's just like, ah, that's right, honey. Let's just
Yep.
keep walking.
She
And
seems
she's like, blah, 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 like
she
yelling
seems
at whoever the fuck it
batshit
was.
Crazy.
She seems like stabby crazy.
Howard Stern was interviewing John Legend, and he's
Okay,
like,
Cole.
He's like, do you ever see your wife's Twitter and tell her just to calm down? Because she goes crazy on Twitter. She goes on those rants.
Oh, I've seen her.
And he's like, do you ever just tell her to calm down? And he's like, oh, there's no calming her down. Like she's her own. You can't get her to calm down. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need I don't need another one.
That's a good way to look at it too, though. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's her shit.
Yeah.
That's her Twitter. Not my
guess.
Twitter. I don't fucking care.
But anyways, yeah, I don't. I'm very serious about when I say that supermodels in my mind
They need to be like Superman.
Seem like a fictitious thing, like something we only see in the movies and in the magazines. And there's nothing special to me anyway about Ashley Graham. Nothing at all. I can like nothing. Like she's pretty, yeah, but she's no prettier than any other chick that I work with. But there's something
judgy.
obviously special about fucking Giselle or Kate Upton or Cindy Crawford or any of those people. I just think it's a cop out. Like I don't know. These girls work hard to keep the shape that they're in, and I imagine they look at you and like, bitch, are you really working that hard? Because I don't
But
have
is
any
it
carbs.
harder to like stay at
like, what if I-
270 pounds?
what if I
Because
just-
you got to keep eating
what if I
to make
just-
sure you don't lose weight.
What if I just wanted to go play for the NFL and say, hey, no, you don't have any guys that look like me, so I figured I'd go ahead and give it a shot.
They tried that. Michael Sam.
That's small.
And he got cut. And now how'd that go?
Well, didn't go too well. He was the gay guy, right?
Yeah, that was why I was like, oh, hey, they don't look like...
I got you.
Obviously, that missed him. But, okay, that was your not cool?
That's not cool.
So, fat bitches is what you're not cool with, Chris.
Too much. No, people celebrating fat bitches.
Says a lot.
People celebrating obesity.
What about just celebrating life, Chris? You ever
Like,
thought
I don't
about that?
care if you're fat. I really don't, but I don't think you should be called a hero because you're fat. Because at the end of the day, I think it's a problem. I wish you weren't fat. I don't want you to be fat.
You know who's like super fat and like he should have been a comeback kid? Chris fucking Christie. That dude. Like, did you see that shit where he was like yelling at the guy at the baseball game?
Where have you been, Alex?
No, but just like every time you see him, you're like, my God, you are huge. Yeah. Like you're just a fucking. That fupa is like Mount Rushmore of fupas.
He's a big man.
If we had a Mount Rushmore of fupas, it's him on it, and old Jared from Subway.
You saw his beach pictures.
Ugh.
Yeah.
The best one of him, the best fupa action is the one with him at the police charity softball game with the NYPD, and he's like wearing the baseball pants, and it's just blurp. He looks like fucking Jabba the Hutt.
It looks fake, but you look at it and you're like, no, that's real, all right.
And you look at him like, buddy, you need to maybe hit a treadmill. Don't get not those nachos. Not those nachos.
Krispy Kreme Christie.
Classic.
Go ahead.
Classic Christie burn.
Yeah. I know I could have done better. Go ahead.
Should we talk about politics? No, we didn't. We're not going to talk about Anthony Scaramucci. Scaramucci. I had to ask you who he was yesterday because I was like, who is this fucking Moochie guy? I was like, is he Sean Spicer? You're like, no. Wait, yeah, he was. And so we were both slowly figuring it out.
I didn't realize that Sean Spicer was also the communications director. I knew that he was the press secretary. Obviously, I didn't know he did both jobs.
Comeback kid. White House firings. That's back.
There's been a lot of them.
It's been a lot, yeah, for sure.
Where have they gone? They've been going ever since.
But apparently Spicer's the hottest commodity now on all the networks. Everybody wants him.
Spicer?
Yeah. Everybody wants him to be an analyst or whatever.
Yeah, he'll probably.
It's like, yeah, okay, that really sucks that you got made fun of and now have an awesome job probably. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Anyways, this is the answer segment, is what we're about to get right into. And if you would like to participate in this, all you have to do, you can tweet us #answers with it, and tweet us at PassingGradyPod. I am at Alex J Middleton. Chris is at Real Chris Hogan, and Bobby Jokes is at Robert Barbosa 03. You can also email us your answers question, like many of you do. Answers at PassTheGravyPod.com. And thank you, Bobby Jokes, for putting this on our prep sheet. While you're at it, why not rate and roast us on the old iTunes? Huh? How about that? It helps us show up higher on the podcast rankings. And if you just go give us those 5 stars and say, fucking glad Chris isn't suspended anymore, suspend Chris again, or anything, just roast us, make fun of us. That's cool. That's what we want. Just give us the 5 stars so we show up higher on other things and other people can find us. So you're the OGs that showed us. Also share us with a friend. We would really appreciate it. And Bobby Jokes is saying, right now we're pretty needy. On our Facebook, we have 299 likes. Get us up to 300, and we're going to offer all shoppers, not just the 300th, free shipping on all PTG merch, PassTheGravyMerch.com, until the next run of shirts is over. So by Monday. So if you order a shirt and you we get to 300 likes on Facebook, go order a shirt, PassTheGravyMerch.com, and free shipping on that. Thanks to Bobby Jokes. And so that's Bobby Jokes hooking us up right there. Chris, what have you done for us today? Just fat shamed. Right, he's playing a game while we're podcasting. Says a lot. All right. Bobby Jokes, he's getting all perked up. He's excited to be part of the answers right now. All right. Here we go. Ladlettes.
Well, if you just answer the question. Why don't you just answer the question? Be honest. No big deal. Yeah, answer the question. Don't change the subject. Just answer the fucking question.
All right. Who are we going to start with? Our girl TJ Ivy, writing in again. She's going to lead us off. And she says, if animals could talk, which would be the rudest? I've got an answer immediately.
I've got an answer.
It's cats.
Absolutely cats. Abso-goddamn-lutely cats.
Bobby Jokes?
I was thinking it would be something like that not everyone would think. I was thinking maybe sloths.
Sloths, yeah.
You know what my second answer
if we're not domesticated animals? Is that where we're looking outside the box? Mm-hmm. I think sloths would be super cool. What's up? I'll be there.
My second...
It's just your really late friend.
Mm-hmm. My second answer would be an owl. because they're so wise and so smart. They would make everybody else.
And they always are
feel
asking like,
dumb.
who? So, what is this? The Baja Men?
Yeah.
See who let the dogs
Yeah,
out?
I get it.
You missed on that. Huh?
Yeah.
Bobby Jokes got it now.
I get it. No.
It's a slow roaster right there.
Who let the dog? See that shirt that says "I did. I let the dogs."
I feel like hyenas also would be a little bit of a shit talker.
Oh please.
But they're kind of in the dog family, and dogs I feel like are just good natured in general. You
Whoopi
know?
Goldberg can be a bitch.
I mean, she was kind of mean. Also, based on just that, lions. Like Scar was pretty fucking mean, so I would say he would be rude. But really, like it's let's be real here, it's cats.
Absolutely.
Like,
I mean, cats are lions after all.
Yeah, but like,
No,
like
I get it.
regular cats, you know. Like
I mean,
just
they're
'cause
fucking assholes.
Kind of shitty.
I always say.
I don't care if you're a cat
worshipped-
person. Like you're not as like dog people are better.
They were worshipped
Not saying-
thousands of years ago, and they've never forgotten.
I mean, maybe
They expect
dog
to be
people
worshipped.
might not be
Am I
better,
right,
but
Robert?
dogs are better than cats. I'll say that, 100%. Even
What,
if you
what
argue,
would you
with
rather
me,
hang out, a cat person or a dog person?
obviously a dog person, but I'm not saying cat people are shitty, and I did kind of say that, but I don't.
saying
No, cat people are cool.
You're just
Some people
thinking
are.
about Phyllis.
Well, no, but I know a couple people with cats. My buddy
No,
Jack has a cat.
When I think of a cat person, I think of an old
Multiple.
lady with 16 cats.
Yeah,
I mean, if
yeah.
you have a cat, that's fine.
Cat owner.
The worst fucking thing, man, when I lived in that bullshit house in Bel Air with those two fucking bullshit roommates, he had this fucking cat, man, and it wasn't his cat. It was just like a stray cat that he just found, and he
stray
just
gato.
brought it into the house. And I remember at a certain point it had gotten cut, like it had gotten into a fight, so it had like a gash on its side.
Streets are rough, bro.
Oh, it was the grossest fucking cat, man. I hate all cats. My mom's cat used to kill birds and bring it to her bedroom door.
That's a sign of affection.
Yeah, I know, but it's fucking weird. Quit it.
Right? It's like, and I gotta pick this up. Fuck.
Yeah, Jesus, what am I gonna do with this?
So yeah, you sloth.
I think sloth.
Sloth. Okay, that's a good
Saying
outside the
cats,
box answer.
cats
We're
and
gonna go
owls.
cats because I immediately thought cats.
I saw that question. Boom.
And after cat, I would say hyena just because of the Lion King solely.
Okay.
All right. Good question, TJ.
That was
That's a
very
real
good.
brain buster right
Yeah,
there, man. Think.
absolutely.
Sean Comets says sourdough bread. More like sour don't.
I don't get it.
I guess he doesn't like sourdough bread.
I love sourdough bread.
Like, it's a little sour for you, huh?
It's not
It's
sour.
not really sour. All I think of when I hear a sourdough bread is Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
Sourdough Jack.
No.
I don't know enough about sourdough bread to have an opinion on
I
it,
like
Sean.
sourdough
I'm not
bread.
going to lie to you here.
I've been stepping up my sandwich game. I've been going to a lot of delis lately. I get a panini,
A panini.
a panini. I'll get a nice little sourdough. Jason's Deli, man. That's where it's at.
Kenny and Ziggy's New
Kenny
York
and Ziggy's is
delicatessen
good stuff.
is actually the
When
best
I was in New
one
York,
I've
I
been
didn't go to a single Jewish deli, and I regret that.
because you're anti-Semitic. That's why.
Obviously.
You a fan of the sourdough bread, Bobby Jokes?
It's okay. Not my favorite.
No.
What's your favorite bread? What,
I don't think I have one.
I posed this question like 2.5 years ago on this podcast. I said my favorite bread product. You cannot beat the croissant, right?
bagel?
You think the bagel?
I think bagel's better
I
than
think
croissant.
no.
Croissant's better.
I'd much
Go with an
rather.
everything bagel.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I can't think of a single time where I see a croissant and say, "Oh, I'm okay. I'm good." I will always pick up a croissant any time of day, and like the cheapest of the cheap croissant is just fine.
I would rather have a biscuit than a croissant.
Like, you know those croissants at work that we get on Saturdays when
yeah, and I get the full like biscuit one, and you
oh,
get the actual
I get
croissant,
the croissant, man. And it's a frozen fucking croissant, and I zap it in the microwave for 45 seconds, and it's just delicious.
one. I mean, those are pretty good, but like I think the croissant isn't as like full as like rounded and like just it doesn't feel like it completes the meal as much as I feel like a biscuit would or like a bun. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I understand,
I
and
choose
we're
croissant
just gonna agree to
ever.
disagree on this
Okay.
one.
If you say so, go ahead.
All right. Matt Erickson writes in. I don't think he's written to us before, so welcome to the podcast. If you're a new listener, Matt, or reader, or viewer, who knows? He says, do Cinnabuns smell better than flowers? And if so, why don't we give those to girls instead?
Do they still have Cinnabons?
Oh, they do.
They do.
They do. And they also sell Cinnabon products.
Because every time I'll see a Cinnabon
Famous Jim
sign,
Gaffigan bit.
but it's
Do I eat it or sit in it?
but it's I always see Cinnabon signs, but then it turns out it's always like a Schlotsky's, and they've got
That's
like
a lot of what they
Cinnabon.
are. That's a lot of what they
But
are.
I
now.
always
Better Call Saul. He worked at a Cinnabon also.
he did work at a Cinnabon.
People forget.
Um,
Jimmy McGill did.
I've not had a Cinnabon since I was like fucking 12 years old.
Yeah, because it gives you diabetes immediately.
Absolutely immediately.
But no, cinnamons do smell better than flowers. IMHO.
Cinnamons?
Cinnabuns.
Oh, okay.
Cinnabuns do. I would say cinnamon probably smells better than flowers anyways. So why don't we give those to girls? I will tell you why, Matt. Because they'll think we're calling them fat. If
No,
you give a
I'll
girl
tell
a
you what.
Cinnabon, she's
Girls
going to be like,
like-
what? You think all I care about is eating? I'm just saying, not all girls will. Like, my girlfriend probably would not. But you always have the off chance that that's how they're going to interpret it. And, like, flowers, you can either interpret, like, I fucked up or also I just love you. You know, like, but, like, usually the I love you goes in with the I fucked up, too. And, like, you can cover it up. But, like, with a Cinnabon, they might not even know that you, like, are apologizing. They just think you're calling him fat. So maybe it could, like, come back in at you as, like, oh, you calling you fat, you dick. So, like, it would just blow up in your face. And then you have Cinnabon in your face, which necessarily isn't, like, the worst thing.
What do you think your girlfriend would say if you gave her a Cinnabon?
Oh, I think she'd be cool with it. But I'm just saying, like, most, like, in general, because, like,
you just
obviously,
came
like,
home with
Emma's cooler than,
Wait a
like,
second.
most to me.
If you just
But
came home and said, hey, I was down there and I saw Cinnabon.
got you a Cinnabon, love you.
Thought you'd like one. Why would anybody care?
Well, I'm just saying, some women might portray that as,
Some
like,
women are fucking
as-
crazy. And
right.
those should not be counted.
But I would say,
Right?
like, flowers are the safer bet. Flowers are the flowers are the
Oh.
safer bet at giving those to girls than a Cinnabon.
Sure.
'Cause then you could always worry about the girl. Like, is this vegan cinnamon roll bread or whatever it is? I don't know. Dude, you missed a good question last week we had when it was, can vegans eat boogers? Because technically it comes from an animal product, right? That was a really good debate we had, but you missed it because you got suspended. So just saying, next crawfish crawl.
I
make
never
sure you show up.
understood the eating of the boogers.
I do as a kid. When you're young, you're kind of curious.
No.
You're curious.
I've never in my life.
You've never eaten a booger.
Ever.
You're fucking lying.
I'm
You're
swear.
totally
I
lying.
swear to
you
God.
are lying so
On
bad.
my
Everybody's
life.
had a booger. Everybody's eaten a
On
booger.
my life.
100% of the people in this universe have eaten boogers.
No. I swear. I'm not one of those guys
You're lying. He's
who.
straight
Alex,
up lying.
Alex, you know me.
0% chance.
I
it's
have
true.
no reason to lie. I would say yes. Of course, I've eaten a booger.
Everybody's done it.
I can honestly say
Everybody has.
like maybe accidentally.
See, already.
Like maybe
he's
the
wafting.
thing where I try to get a loogie and I or something and it comes out of my comes the back way. You know what I
Nope.
mean? You know what?
I'm talking finger.
No, I've
nose,
never
digging for gold, then in the
nope.
mouth.
And
It's
I've
happened to
never
everybody.
Looked at it and said, "I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my mouth."
You do because
Ever.
as a kid you wonder
Ever.
why, and then it's a little salty,
Robert.
so you try it.
I've not done either.
I
You
swear to
fucking
God,
are both lying.
I'm not.
Both of you guys are
I'm
so
not.
full of shit.
I'm the guy.
Everybody's had one booger in their life, minimum.
Nope.
One booger minimum.
Nope.
Anybody older than the age of 5,
Oh,
if you say
hell.
you haven't had a booger or tried a booger, you're full of shit.
Well, that's I mean,
Also,
I
remember
could
the
be-
Birdie Bots Harry Potter beans that they came out with?
Oh,
They
yeah.
had the booger flavor ones.
Yeah.
They tasted just like booger. And as a kid, I remember eating boogers and then having like that's what it took me back to. Like I remember being like, ew. Like it's gross thinking of now, but like everybody's done it. That's just nature. It's human nature. It's gross, but everybody's done it.
Nope.
Y'all are both lying.
I
I'm
rem-
sorry that to all the listeners, readers, and viewers, I
swear to
apologize.
God. I mean, maybe when
profusely
I was like
for
a
my
child, like when I was hold on, when I was like an infant and I didn't know what I was doing, kind of thing, and I was still learning how to grasp
in school
my,
at some point. When
my
you were in
motor
grade school at some point.
Nope.
We're doing a podcast with liars, everyone. Just FYI. FYI, motherfuckers.
Oh God, that's funny. I swear though,
Yeah, okay.
I have no reason to lie.
All right, guys. I'm sorry that everyone else in the podcast besides me is not being real with you. I like to keep it real on this podcast, and that's why I'm
Or,
being honest.
As you say, you like stay woke.
Well, let's stay woke on this. They both ate boogers and they're lying. So stay woke when people tell you that doesn't happen to everybody. Tweet us about it. Let me know. If you fucking want to be a liar too, be a liar. But just know, I'm going to call you a liar. At Alex J. Middleton, at PassGaryPod. Oh, I haven't even... Fuck you. I'm going to call you a liar. I'm going to tell you that. Or just be like, Alex, we've all done it. And you don't have to say anything else. Because if you don't want to be embarrassed, just say, I did it too. And I'll get it. I'll get it on the Twitter, at PassGaryPod, at Alex J. Middleton. All right, our next question comes from Gabe Santo. Santo?
Alex, he's starting to be the guy who shits his pants and eats his boogers.
Used to. I ate boogers like as a kid. Like not all the time.
I'm fucking with
It wasn't like a regular occurrence, but everybody's done it, and that's what I'm saying. You always wonder.
You're like Shrek, eating your boogers, shitting your pants,
Hanging with a donkey.
hanging with a dog.
Hanging with an ass right now.
Go ahead.
Gabe Santo writes in, welcome to the podcast. Nice job for first writing it into us. And he says, if a brouhaha breaks out at a Shaolin temple, Kung Fu haha? Very difficult to pronounce things. Brouhaha. So let me quickly Google what brouhaha means. I think it's a fight, right?
I thought it meant like a party.
Well, we're about to.
And that one was from Ethan Casper.
That one is from Ethan. Oh, Gabe Santos sent us the next one. Good,
I thought
good call.
brouhaha meant like celebration of some
We're
sort.
gonna find out.
That was my gamer tag on Xbox 360. Brouhaha.
Really?
Something.
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, 'cause
They know.
there's
They're-
that.
The act of fight or skirmish, most commonly with a group of people. So, like during the brouhaha, Todd was shot.
There's got to be more than one definition of brouhaha. I've heard it.
I'm only seeing one. Wait. The solution is simple. Don't make such a brouhaha over it. A large fuss. So it's a large or to party or drink beer.
That's right.
the third one, but it's the third most popular one. Yeah, so it's fight, and then the last one is a fight. Term used for a fight or a melee. So let's go with a fight. So if, and I would assume just because of a Shaolin temple, Shaolin temple. Shaolin. Don't know what that is, but seems like it's Chinese or Asian.
That's racist.
I'm just putting two and two together.
Indians are
If a
technically
brouhaha breaks out at a Shaolin temple, a Kung Fu haha. So like if a fight broke out at a temple,
Who asked this question?
Ethan did.
This is an awful question.
No, it's not. He's
Never-
making us fucking think, Chris. Sometimes you got to keep that brain jolting. You got to keep it going, or else you're gonna get Alzheimer's. That's what they always say. You ever seen The Notebook?
No.
You know how she forgot all that stuff? Because she didn't learn what a brouhaha was. Fun fact. I don't know if that's true or not. Have you seen The Notebook, Robert?
I have not seen The Notebook.
One more. Just add that one.
I've not seen The Notebook either.
Let's just keep a running tab of all the movies that Robert hasn't seen.
I'm not a homo.
I'm not either. I'm just comfortable with my sexuality, bro. You comfortable with yours? So I would say, yeah, if a brouhaha were to break out at a Shaolin temple, I would say it's a Kung Fu haha just because it sounds fun. That was a long way to get to that simple answer, but there we go. We reached it.
Yeah.
All right. Chris has already checked out. Gabe Santo writes in this time. This has really got Gabe Santo. Correct? Thank you, Bobby Jokes, for pointing that out. I'm sorry, Ethan Casper. I appreciate you writing in, even though Chris doesn't appreciate your question. But a brouhaha and a Shaolin temple is a Kung Fu haha. So Gabe Santo writes in and says, Spurs. Oh, this is a little callback. Spurs, the Heelys of the cowboy world.
No.
How?
Because they don't do the same thing.
I mean, like technically they're not on the heel, but
No.
like I would argue you could probably roll on those bad boys.
No, you can't. Do you know what a spur is?
Of the cowboy world, maybe. Like you're not gonna have wheels on your boots.
What
That's
is
fucking
the
crazy.
purpose of a spur?
To fucking kick the horse.
Yeah.
And maybe roll on your heels.
No.
I don't know.
No.
I mean, it's the cowboy version. No. It's the cowboy
think so.
version of a heel.
You're not going to see Josie Wales heeling down.
Well, maybe not him. John Wayne would have done it.
No.
John Wayne, totally. You try and tell me John Wayne never once tried to ride his boots on his spurs just so he could be like the hip guy.
I remember in 7th grade Texas history class, whenever we were out, like whenever the teacher was out, the substitute was given instructions to just play a John Wayne movie. And it was the best.
That was a cool story.
Thanks.
You done? You want to tell it again? That's so good. I wanted you.
I
will you
remember
tell
in
us again.
7th grade Texas history when my teacher was out and we had a substitute. The substitute was given instructions to just play a John Wayne.
Oh, dude! Wow.
And it was the best.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that's great.
Fuck you, Alex.
That's great, dude. Chris's face of disgust right now. Oh, look, like Kung Fu haha is not funny to you, but just talking about John Wayne movies that you watched in 7th grade. Yeah, that's riveting. That's
And it was
riveting
around the
podcast.
same time that True Grit came out, and he was like, "Oh, we're watching True Grit today."
I'm all about grit.
I'm all about grit too.
I like a man with grit.
That little
Jordan
girl
had
from
grit.
True Grit has blossomed into a fine young lady. Isn't it weird when you see these little girls like from Harry Potter, and they were young, but then they grow up to be so smoking hot?
Yeah.
How about that?
How about that?
How about
huh?
that? Drew Barrymore was like that. She was in E.T.
Drew Barrymore's. I don't get the Drew Barrymore
get Drew
thing.
Barrymore. She looks like she got her face punched in.
Well,
right?
now you're just being sexist.
She talks
because
like she's
she's
got,
a woman.
She talks like she's got, just a dusting of downs.
Chris is like, and she can't vote. She shouldn't be able to vote either. It was up to me.
Yeah, fuck Drew Barrymore. I mean, you know,
Exactly what I was just saying, basically.
she makes some fine movies with Adam Sandler, like Blended.
And what is the
50 First Dates.
Very underrated movie.
50 First Dates is great.
A lot of people shit on that.
No, they don't.
Super good.
Do they?
I think it's not
I think they
super
just shit
good.
on Adam Sandler.
But then what is the other one he did with like what's it?
The Wedding Singer?
No, the really hot model chick. The
Mr. Deeds?
No.
Oh, Just Go With It.
Just Go With It. Where fucking what's her name? She was married to Andy Roddick.
Brooks something?
Brooke.
I don't know. She was somebody. She was like hot for like 2 years and then
Brooklyn Decker.
Yeah,
Done.
Brooklyn
There
Decker.
we go. Brooklyn Decker, hot as fuck. But that was a really underrated movie as well. And a lot of
Robert,
people
50
didn't
First
talk about-
Dates, you seen it?
I've seen it.
Oh, there we go. Have you seen Just Go With It?
Wow.
Whoa.
I think he's
Whoa.
seen a lot of the current ones.
Yeah. No, we're just giving you shit. But okay, I guess that wraps it up. Please, once again, like if you wanna write us, answers at passthegradypod.com or tweet us at passthegradypod. I am at Alex J Middleton. Chris is at Real Chris Hogan. Bobby Jokes is at Robert Barbosa 03, and our boy Jordan Casey, who pinch hit from the minor leagues, who hopefully we'll have back on. He's Jordan Casey O on the Twitter. If you want to give him a follow.
What did you just say?
Jordan Casey O. I'm saying Jordan did a very good job, and I'm giving Jordan a shout out because he filled in while you were on your suspension,
Have
and
you
I
found
appreciate
the guy who's going to replace me?
I mean, Jordan, obviously leading candidate,
Okay.
I would say, because, Phyllis, I would put her a little bit in the back. Cause, yeah, I was hoping you'd stay around for a while if you can just fucking behave and not have conduct detrimental to the team anymore.
I mean, I might just quit though.
I don't think you will.
Okay.
I don't think you will.
I mean, I could.
He's gonna miss us if he did. I think he enjoys this period of time every week. Yeah, you can say you don't like it all you want,
I'm fucking with you, of course.
but you know you do. So, all right, I am Alex J Middleton on the Twitter. I think I've already said this. At Real Chris Hogan. At Bobby Jokes 03.
Happy birthday, Jerry Garcia.
Happy birthday, and go buy a Cherry Garcia, Ben and Jerry's.
No, I don't do that.
Never
Ben
had
and Jerry's
that?
is awful.
Oh, fuck you. Ben and Jerry's
It's
is
bad
dope.
ice
Ben
cream.
and Jerry's is dope.
Hey, let's just shove a bunch of mushrooms and marshmallows and shit in our
Don't
ice
put
cream.
mushrooms in it.
They put all kinds
That's
of crazy
Why would you put
shit.
mushrooms in it?
All right, the dog chicken.
All right. That'll be it, guys. And please go share us
Like
with a
somebody's
friend. Review
fucking
us
right to the table.
on the iTunes. And until I'm trying to just get out of this as fast as I can. But yeah, you guys have a great week. And always remember, pass the gravy. Bitches.
Stay woke.
Stay woke.